front hole unless they've taken a close-up video or picture of it.
Which
And
one?
who wants that? Like,
I cannot even tell you the
There are
number of
several
times
holes.
I've been
That's
asked
a
for
fair
that.
point.
People ask.
There are a few holes
I
out
think
there.
everyone can recognize their own front hole, but no one can recognize their own back hole.
There's a lot of
If
front
just
holes.
yes, well, I think you can recognize
There's
every
a
single
lot
one
of
of them,
freckles.
Unless you
except
have some
for
distinguishing
the
features
one on
of
your
ours.
back.
Yeah.
But you won't. You don't
I
know
would
about
recognize-
that.
I
Why
would
wouldn't I know
recognize
about
my
that?
own ass.
About on your back hole, you wouldn't know that
Why?
Yeah, why?
because you haven't looked it up and you haven't like.
You haven't looked it
Why
up.
have I not looked it up?
Yeah.
Have you Googled your own back
Yeah,
hole?
have you never been like 6 and you just do the like over in front of the mirror and
Your-
spread eagle?
Have you never
Your
been, like,
back
6 days
hole
ago?
changes so much from the time you're 6 to the time you're like.
That's the
As
kind
old
of
as you
data
are.
could only really know about with a lot of photos.
Yeah, so I guess you're saying this because you take a lot of photos, so you know how
Listen.
much the back
No,
hole.
because
changes?
I said
Yeah.
immediately
The
that I
OnlyFans.
couldn't recognize my own back hole. That's what I said, and then
say
everyone
that.
said, "No, you're wrong. Everyone can recognize their own back hole. I could draw it on a map. I could
Mine's
point
my
to it."
contact photo in my phone.
All right, I'm gonna nuke this screen real quick. And just, we're just
Why?
gonna, then we can start back over and do
I'd
the
accept
actual
any rose.
intro thing. Yeah.
That was offered to me.
Woo!
No one has one.
I
for
would
me.
go on
I
Bachelor
didn't
in
see that.
Paradise.
That's so sick.
Give me a rose.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
that.
Thank you.
Peter's
Got a
so
few of those now.
talented.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wizard Hole and Null York City A-team. We're back after an exciting mission of stealing children gone wrong, believe it or not. Before we get into the recap, let's introduce everybody. Starting with you, my man, Dennis.
What up? I'm Dennis. I'm playing as Daggerknife.
I'm Crystal. I play Bug.
Oh, ladies first. I'm Chelsea. I play Taylor Tyler.
I'm Bryce, and I play Galahad, and I thought we were going in the round.
Okay.
Don't you just love them, folks? They're just the fucking best.
And Bryce will be playing Taylor this week.
Maybe a little bit. Do a little swapping,
Maybe.
just for fun.
I've been playing you for weeks.
So who over here wants to start us off? Talk about what we did last week. Galahad, you want to dive into this one? I feel like you
Yeah,
often
we
do like-
stole some kids. We really did it. We got all of them. We got, well, we left getting the last child. I don't remember which one was at the gifted school. I think that was Jezebel.
Yeah. So no.
Jezebel
So
was the bad
McCarty.
kid school.
Yeah,
McCarty
that's
was,
the one for troubled youth. That's the one I was talking about.
McCarty was gifted because of his hands.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize that there was a
the,
gifted
the
and a
first
troubled.
stolen. Then
Yes.
the troubled kid jail child was, of course, Jezebel.
Right.
And then the most innocent of all the children, who was tasered deeply into incapacitation, was, of course, Rain over here.
Right. Well,
Now-
we stole Rain last time.
Rain, you stole last time. That's how you got the last kid. And then on your way back to the house, before you went to steal Rain, you dropped Jezebel off at the house to find Jeremy.
We did.
You know,
there was a lot of things I glossed over in my recollections.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I got to put Jeremy as a button on here. I didn't do that.
Yeah,
Keep on
Jeremy
talking about
is
what happened.
pretty horrible. We left him at the home to watch the two kids, the one kid that was already there, McCarty. I come back, I got the neighbor knocking on our door saying that we're having all this loud music. We got this nosy neighbor who just decides to not mind her business and step in. And it really was a thorn in my side for many accounts. But in first dealing with Jeremy, we had to try and figure out some way of, one, getting him to turn down the music, and two, to kind of figure out what to do with him next. So thankfully he turned down the music, and we what do we do to both of them?
You were nice to him, right, though? You were nice.
You
You could say that.
Yeah.
Spoke
Right.
friendly when we lied to him.
I need him.
I
Wait,
think
so
we
Jezebel-
titillated him in ways he couldn't have ever imagined his day being titillated.
Jezebel was covered in tear gas, and so Jeremy was getting his fingers all up in the eyes, getting the tear gas out of there. But then upon hearing that Taylor Tyler had a surprise for Jeremy, Jeremy dropped Jezebel just flat on the ground and turned around and asked what the surprise was. And what was the surprise, Bug?
What was the surprise
What
bug?
was the surprise, Bug?
What was the surprise bug?
Oh,
He got tied up.
he got tied up and passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knocked
Because
out.
and
Oh, he
why was
loves
that?
He is getting ready for your sexy, kinky surprise.
That we
so
were all
to-
in on.
To be clear, this was not something that was actually ordered by me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this
Oh.
is something that.
No, they
Oh,
said
sure
that.
it
They
was.
said
What
that
are
you
you talking
ordered
about?
it.
Well, it
Okay,
wasn't
yeah,
an
that's-
order. It's more of
I
a
was like,
Insinuation.
surprise. Yeah.
And then they, oh no, all I did was say, I am not going to this meeting wearing these awful clothes. Let me off here. Fuck all of you. That's what you did. No, so Jeremy, and then you piled the rest of the kids in there with
Yeah,
Jeremy. I think you
sure.
kicked one of them for good measure, making
Yeah.
sure they stay
Yeah.
unconscious. Then you went off to go get Rain. You clipped Rain real quick, brought him back, only to
Except Galahad
find
got busted.
that there was a cop over here that was Officer Gal over here sort of casing the joint.
Yep.
You strategically entered the house carrying both the cyber deck that was being tracked and pulling the children out, attempting to frame Jeremy at the time, both by positioning Jeremy upstairs, his hand down his pants, with the cyber deck kind of like
Yeah,
this.
looking like he was having a little wank.
Yeah. And then how did you reaffirm that when there was the knock on the door?
There was a knock on the door, and I changed my voice modulator to Jeremy's voice, and I said, well, I'm having a wank.
Yeah, can you do the impression again?
No.
Okay, very good. Unfortunately, just by bringing the deck into the home, the cop was like, "Oh, it's back," and went and started knocking on the door, and then it was ultimately Miss Winkleson, the terror from next door, who wouldn't let you join the housing association, and who was pissed off about how loud the music was, pointed out to the cops that you were in the back. You hopped a fence, jumped in a car, started driving away in the minivan. One cop car started chasing you. Galahad, in full daylight, blasted the wheels off the car, and then Daggerknife threw a knife through their neck hole. You drove away a little bit and stole a Ford Americar, but not after letting the car alarm go off for 30 seconds. So a
Yep.
bunch of people on the block were like, "Stop stealing my car," and then Daggerknife started breaking all the windows on all the cars.
Yep.
So everybody was getting really upset. And then you drove away, debating whether or not you were going to go turn in these children or not, which, if you recall, Caleb Shaw insisted that you not arrive before nightfall, 11:45 or so. But this is where you are all in this car. Also, at the end of that session, I gave Galahad 3 points of notoriety, and I think Alfie 1 point of notoriety. What that
Yep.
means is that you are wanted by the police in some capacity. They found this out by reading the data pad of the cop who was stakeouting the house, who basically said that there was an increase in night-related crime activity. They're calling it the Camelot Boys, and they believe Galahad is deeply implicated in them, having been associated as a man with a wide gate who was involved in the kid jail and involved in the Amber Alert incident that happened, and a bunch of other things like that.
My reputation precedes me.
And of course, you are the owner of Alfie Gibson, who
Owner.
owned
I
the
am.
deck that was implicated in the kid jail as well. So you are a deeply wanted person. But Taylor Tyler, we didn't do this. I'm gonna have to give you one notoriety as well.
What did I do?
Here's
Oh,
what
you
you
did plenty.
Well, here's what you did, Taylor Tyler. You posted Galahad's dating profile mere moments before Galahad became a wanted criminal. You blasted the Amber Alert mere moments
Yep.
after.
Where's notoriety?
It's up in the upper left corner. Just put one tick mark there.
Okay.
And you posted your Winklegrow ad with the right next to the kid jail while kid jail sirens were going off in the background.
Is this like a problem?
Well,
Yes.
let's see how you can handle it.
How much
Also,
notoriety did you get?
Jeremy was just framed for stealing these children, and the limo was still outside. The limo that is tied to your account, and Jeremy's there. So just one notoriety for you.
So just one. Okay, so
Yeah.
now I have 3.
Oh, did you have one
I
earlier?
had 2.
Why did you have one before?
You gave me 2 notoriety. I don't know.
At some point, so you have 2 total now.
Because
You didn't
she's
give me any
she's
during
a
the play.
known
Was I
she's a
supposed to have
known
prestige, not
entity.
notoriety? I'm known.
She's
Oh,
constantly.
okay, yeah. So you have 2 now. So if you just want to do 2 checks, that's fine.
Okay.
So the way notoriety works is that if you're trying to do a stealth test or an etiquette test, and the appropriate kind of person sees you, in this case, law enforcement, they get a +2 on perception tests to recognize you. But the other benefit of notoriety is if you walk into like a sleazy gin joint and you're a wanted man over there, Galahad, you can do an intimidation test and add your notoriety to be like, give me a sarsaparilla right now. And you roll intimidation plus presence +3 because of how notorious you are. Now, if you avoid the police or any altercation like that, you basically disappear for a month. You lose 1 notoriety, and it drops back down to 0. On the other side, there is prestige, which is basically like notoriety, except it's only good. But to get prestige, you have to do like charity things and other good things. In fact,
I'm doing charity
I
all
was
the
about
time.
to say Tyler. No, but you would have had prestige, but you have notoriety because of all those failed apology vids that you
So
made.
is that why I started with 2 notoriety?
You started with 2?
I started with 2.
I should have you start with 1. Let's just have
So
you
now
2
I have
now.
2.
You have
Okay.
2 now. I should have had you start with 1 because 2 is pretty bad. Anyway, now that we're
So
all,
how's 3?
I have none because
you
I
have
was
3 because
invisible
you-
when I killed a policeman.
I did
Yeah,
nothing
exactly.
wrong. I've been
I did
a
kill a
good
man.
boy.
You did, yes. You have 3 because you were implicated in kid jail.
But I
You
haven't
own-
killed anybody.
No, but the point is that
You
like
definitely
they
kidnapped
see
kids.
Alfie Gibson is a minor who's
You
only
got
a
caught on
delinquent.
video.
Who was only a delinquent before this, and now ever since you and the Camelot boys got a hold of Alfie,
Is that
Bro,
is that
my
us? Are
own-
we the Camelot boys?
we'll see if you
Is
do.
that-
You
that
wish
taken?
you could be a
Can I get
Camelot
that?
boy.
What?
No, I'm taking my gang
Their
with
name?
me and my friends, and we're gonna go have our own adventures.
Yeah, where's
like
Camelot
our
again?
round
Love to have a
trables,
friend.
or like my round trables of.
We get that vibe.
I would love to have a friend.
Yeah, remember you
and
not
now I
knowing
got a
what
whole
Camelot
gang
was.
of them.
That was another thing.
So we can start the session with Tyler, where do we find you? It's been about 4 hours since you were abandoned. Has it been 4 hours? Yeah, about 4 hours since you were abandoned on the George Washington Bridge because you said drop me off in Manhattan and they just pulled over on the George Washington Bridge. That's why you're flipping them off. And you got an Uber chopper back to your brownstone on top of a skyscraper.
Right. I've been spending most of this time trying to pick out something to wear because I do feel like a lot of people are going to be seeing me. I had to burn the clothing that I was wearing before because it got mayonnaise on it, and I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
So mostly I've just kind of been at home. I realized I haven't been working out quite as much because we did that whole overnight thing. So like, did a little bit of Pilates. I don't know. Just been hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So at this point, where are you at? Like 4 or 5 hours later, as they are stealing cars and running for their lives. Have you finished your Pilates? Are you just like soaking your feet? Like, where are you at?
I mean, I took a shower. Like, I don't know, I'm at home. I was kind of like waiting for one of them to text me, but like no one's getting back to me. So, do you think that I should like put on the comlink headset and maybe look at what they're doing, see if I can like peep in on where everyone's at right now?
Text me.
Before that happens, you get a little phone call.
Hello?
Babe, what's up, babe?
Jeremy?
Yeah, sorry, babe. I know you don't like it. What's up, babe? How are you? I'm getting my 1 phone call from prison right now.
How the
and I
fuck
thought
did you
I'd
end up
call
in
you.
prison?
Well, it's a funny story. I was apparently wanking off while the police tried to come in, but I don't remember doing that. I remember there being a surprise. So I'm wondering if this is the surprise and you're going to break me out of jail nude? I heard there'd be nudity.
Jeremy, you were supposed to be watching the child. What happened to you?
Well, I was washing the child, and because of all the tear gas on his face, and then
Washing the
your
child.
friends told me that you had a surprise for me, and then I
Where
should
are
get.
they now, Jeremy?
Well, I rightly don't know. Apparently, I passed out due to autoerotic asphyxiation, according to the police report.
Jeremy, just stay where you are and don't talk to anyone. Just, I don't go take a nap or something. I'll be there soon. Bye.
All right, it's right scary here, and I hope you can get me out of jail soon.
And I hang up.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one for Jeremy. So, with that, what do you do?
I am weighing my options. I feel like I could go check out Jeremy, but he's fine. So I kind of want to see what everyone else is up to. So should I put on the comm link and see kind of what's going on with everyone else?
Yeah, your dad emerges naked from the washroom and walks over into the kitchen. But you just see your dad just wander like around the corner and goes into the kitchen to make a sandwich, which you can ignore or not.
I am gonna choose to not say anything about this because a lot has just happened to me in the last like 15 seconds.
You hear the clear clattering of someone making a ham sandwich.
Naked with all of my things. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's other things to be done right now. It's fine.
So who are you gonna call?
I'm gonna call Daggerknife.
You don't even have a comlink anymore, do you? Or do you have a comlink?
No, I have a comlink. Wait, I think I do.
In your deck.
I don't think so.
It would be back here, because some people it's comlink or deck.
Yeah, I have a.
She said
You
Daggerknife.
don't.
Haha.
You don't have a comlink at all. Shit. Okay. All right. Pop in a phone call.
Hello?
Daggerknife. I just got a call from Jeremy.
Who is
appears-
this?
Daggerknife, it is Taylor Tyler. Who the fuck do you think it is? I just
Hello?
got a call from
Just kidding, I knew.
Jeremy, who's in prison. What did you do? Where
He's
are
in
you?
prison. Guys, Jeremy is
Hey,
in prison.
You didn't know.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds
We
good.
are
didn't-
driving around and around Queens.
Where are the children?
They're tied up in the back of the stolen car.
Oh my god, what happened since I was gone? I went to go change
We
my clothes,
are
you
so
idiot.
close to finishing the mission.
I'm
Where
like, in
are
the
you?
background,
Let's
just-
pi- we'll
just
pick
trying
you
to
up.
Yell on the phone. And we got the last kid without you. We didn't need you at all.
Jesus
We,
fucking
Let's
Christ.
just pop the last kid on screen again.
We're gonna be moving around a lot today before the drop at 11:45 sharp p.m. So where are you? Do you want us to pick you up?
Well, don't come to my home. The cops will find you there.
Yes.
Can I meet you somewhere? Is there some sort of location?
I'm yelling in the back again. And Daggerknife, tell her to bring a car.
Do you have more cars?
I can't drive. Jeremy drives me, and you guys landed him in fucking prison.
Does he have more cars?
No, he just had the
Oh,
one car. What happened to his fucking car?
She got more cars or not?
It's.
Do you need
has
me
none.
to? Do you guys need me to buy a car?
Yeah.
I think we
That's
need.
money.
Yeah.
Did she-
Yeah, buy a car.
Yeah, buy a car.
Yeah, fuck it.
I still
Okay.
haven't connected to the phone call. I'm just yelling from
Yeah.
some other seat.
Holding a little dinner plate over his junk, your dad leans to the thing and goes, "Oh, little lady, if you need a car, I can drive you. I'm from a time when driving a car was very was just the thing people did. Do you need a ride to the mall?"
Nothing I want less than to you, nude, to drive me to my friend's father.
Look,
And she has
I'm,
another
She
chauffeur.
just
I'm
called
holding
us
my
friends?
my dinner plate in front of my junk, sweetheart, just out of
She
a sense of
say nude?
respect. So
There's a lot
Okay,
going on.
okay, no,
why don't
this
we
is fine.
go,
this is fine.
lady? Get out of
I
here.
have to make another
wait,
phone
is that
call.
Gordon
I
Ramsay?
will call you back. Thank you. Beep. I have to make another phone call.
I've been writing a new song. I thought this would be a great way for us to bond in the car. I could drive you out to the mall. We could go to Hot Topic. Maybe wherever you like to go.
Yes. No, I would. Dad, I would love that. Please take me to Hot Topic into the mall.
That's great because you got the spare keys and I lost mine last night. But Deacon and Stacy are going to come along too, all right?
Oh my god.
Who in the fuck are Deacon and Stacy?
They're these people I've been hanging out with.
Where did you find
I
them?
found them I found them on the backside of the club.
You don't know anyone.
I'm meeting new friends all the time.
Please just
they were
take me
so
to my
glad
friends,
to hear me.
Dad,
I think they made me
please.
go to a Walmart and do the thing I always used to do.
Please don't talk about the thing you always used to do. I beg you. If anything, I don't want you to talk
Well, I
about
put
the
on
thing
my
you used
boots,
to
I
do.
put on my hat, and I was
Mason
like,
Ramsey.
I was doing my yodeling. You know my voice been killed ever since then, and all the voice modulation doesn't work. But I did my damn best. I got a lot of photos. I've been on a lot of fail blogs this morning.
Can I
And
ask a
gotta say,
question?
Any publicity is
famous.
good publicity. Wouldn't you say?
does
So how
Mason
about
Ramsey
you,
just
me,
look
Deacon,
like-
Stacy, and let me see if Rembrandt's coming through. But if the five of us are
Oh,
just packing in the
Rembrandt,
car-
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I would love for Rembrandt
You know-
to come
you
along.
know Rembrandt.
Oh, yes, I know Rembrandt
It's a big
very,
car.
very
I thought you
well.
didn't like Rembrandt.
Can I, like, pull my gun out on you?
Yes.
Yeah, no, and I'm going to need you
Ooh,
to get
Texas justice,
in the
my God.
fucking car,
Texas
Dad. Okay, please, I do have somewhere I need to be right now, and time is very important.
He
when you're
drops
someone
the
important like
drops the
me.
plate, and his dick's just out now.
Yeah. Okay. Great. gonna have you put some pants on, right? Pants,
They're all in the wash.
Pants?
They're all in the wash.
Go get them from the wash.
It's gonna be cold. I
It's
might
gonna
catch a
be
cold.
It's gonna be cold, and you might catch a
Oh.
cold. Go put the fucking pants on, Dad.
Ooh, as he
And
puts
you're
it on. Ah, yeah, yeah. As he puts on all the clothes. He pops out and he goes, my boots are in the wash too. They're far too soaked.
You know what?
Can I go
Let's do that.
barefoot?
How about we're gonna go barefoot? And how about you just leave your friends here for now? Leave all your friends. They'll be okay.
Honey, they're already in the car.
No, we're gonna get them out of the car.
I don't know how you're going to get Rembrandt out of the car.
I
Rembrandt's
also don't
stubborn.
know how I'm gonna get Rembrandt out of the car. Maybe throw a ball. I don't know.
Now, you know Rembrandt's been blind for at least like a couple days ever since that accident that
Is
happened out
there-
the backside of the bar.
Anything I can do here to get a different car. What are my options, Peter? I beg you.
We can roll persuasion to get him out. You could.
Yeah,
you
can
could,
I
drive.
ask him nicely? Can I ask Rembrandt nicely
Flip
to
your
get out of the
hair.
car?
Well, you could roll. Oh, if you
I'm
want to
gonna
get
text
Rembrandt
you.
out,
Flip
you
your
can roll
hair.
an empathy plus animal ken to get Rembrandt out. But
What is Rembrandt?
well, a dog.
Oh, okay.
but Stacy and Deacon are going to take a little bit more. They are strung out on something, and you don't know what.
Can
They're
I just
also
remove
dogs.
them physically?
Yeah, you can try, but they're people from around the back of the club, so it might get a little dicey. But you could also call a taxi. You could call a chopper. You could go to a dealership and buy a car.
Can I go to a dealership and buy a car? This is clearly not working for me.
Do you have 2 IDs?
Do you have your fucking checkbook?
If I pay with cash, will that be? I mean, I have a lot of what are not the cartel coins. Can I pay for a car in cartel coins?
Yeah, absolutely. As you start rifling through your cartel coins, Mason Ramsey comes up and he looks and he goes, now how much of that for your dear old dad? Call it a tithe. I need a little bit.
Father, I am almost 100% sure that you've had enough of my cartel coins.
Stacy and Deacon ain't got none of your cartel coins, so how about you
Stacey
pay a
and
little
Deacon
bit
have none of
forward?
my fucking cartel
They're my best
coins.
friends.
I
and
bet
they're
they
here as long
are.
as the money rides. So please let me keep the money riding.
And I guarantee you that they will get as much money as they want after I get out of here. Okay? So I'm gonna go. And you and Stacy and Deacon and Rainbow or whatever his name is can have your little time in my beautiful apartment, right? Is that right?
Yeah, it's not my
Dad-
fault
yeah,
if Deacon
yes,
takes
mhm.
decides to sleep in your bed, though.
That is 100% your fault, and I will kill you.
Well,
I'm not afraid to.
well, you better get out of here, because I'm going to take my... I wasn't just washing my clothes. I was planning on using my bits. So I guess we'll all come in here now, and you'll just have to deal with the consequences. You don't want to hang out at Hot Topic with me, Deacon, Stacy, and Rembrandt.
Okay, I'm going. I'm leaving. This is fine. I'm gonna deal with these consequences later. We'll find out what happens.
I know.
to them.
You know they go wild when Jeremy's not around.
I know
to
they
keep
go
them in
wild when
check.
Jeremy's not around. Hopefully Rembrandt will keep them in check.
I guess so.
Jeremy hangs
yeah.
out with your dad?
Of course, Jeremy hangs out with my dad.
Oh.
Does Mason Ramsey
love
just
each
look
other.
like Billy Ray Cyrus now?
Yeah, basically.
He's like a
but,
combo
like,
between Billy Ray and Raymundo from Rocket
Billy
Power.
Ray Cylon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes. That's
Yes.
exactly right.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you leave the.
I do.
And where do you go?
I have to go to the dealer, the car dealership.
Okay, so do you want to find like hey, Buck's illegal cars, cartel coin only, or do you want to buy a legit car?
Bucks illegal cars, cartel coin only would probably be good. I think I
Alright.
just need something very
Can I get a
cheap.
research plus intuition to see if you can find it? They change its location from time
Yeah,
to time.
somewhere
whether
that
it being
doesn't
illegal
care
or-
Or
about
just, like,
your
a text to find out where it is,
notoriety.
situation.
Yeah,
Okay, so.
and then it gives you a puzzle.
Yeah,
You
you
have to solve the puzzle.
you get one of those links that expires in 24 hours.
Well, and a riddle.
And you gotta text them
So
being
sorry,
like,
I'm
hey,
gonna
can I
be
get the
looking
menu?
For what did you say? Research.
Research plus intuition or logic.
So 3 plus 4. 7. Roll die. 4 hits.
Okay, that's
I'm doing
amazing.
great.
So you had it in the back lot. It's a great place to order some cars, right? And
you never know what I need.
But you get an SMS message back that says, all right, let me find out. Look some car riddles. All right.
Car riddles.
Damn.
Some riddles.
All right.
I love
Where are
riddles.
the answers?
I think it's like best answer, that we come up with.
The answer is always gonna be whatever fake car emporium place you said
What?
it was.
Wait, what is this fucking riddle site for children? It doesn't
me.
give any of the answers for anyone.
All right.
Wow,
shit.
are you too
I
stupid
bet
to
I'm
figure
gonna
them
get
out?
it right.
Okay, we're gonna find another riddle. I want to riddle you. I love a riddle. All right.
What is this like Sphinx fucking car lot I'm going to?
All right. You get a message sent back with some ominous music playing. Let me switch that ominous music real quick.
I fucking hate riddles. I'm like me and Taylor both hate. We get this. This is where we bond.
a man was driving a black truck. His lights were not on. The moon was not out. A lady was crossing the street. How did the man see her?
He was blind.
Can I choose to just take a pic of my tits and send it to them in response?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do that. 100%.
I want to call you, tell you the answer.
I'm not asking Daggerknife for the answer.
yeah.
Absolutely. I think
get
this is
a-
a much better
This
response.
is hilarious.
Let's get a presence plus performance, maybe, or
Okay.
or a charm plus.
I would say body.
You know, this is charm plus.
It's a body
okay.
check,
Ooh, this is charm plus plus persuasion because you're trying to persuade them
I
to
am,
drop
yeah,
this
yeah.
fucking riddle game.
Oh, that's great. I love charm persuasion. So let's
Don't take the Taylor pheromones.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so just 3 plus 6. So 9. 4 hits.
Yeah, it comes back and it goes, oh yeah, we're in the alley outside the Costco, in the back of the Costco. Basically,
Yeah,
we're just
absolutely.
stealing cars from the parking lot.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah.
Could I guess the riddle answer?
Yes.
Was it was daytime?
Yep.
Yeah. I've heard some variation of that, I think.
That
Alright, well-
fucking sucks. I'm so glad I went with sending them my tits instead.
So how are you gonna get there?
Continue to read it.
How am I gonna get there? How far away is it from me?
I think it would be. I mean, we got to go to a Costco. So we're talking about like
Like I
down
don't
in
live
Brooklyn
anywhere
or
near
down in
Costco.
Brooklyn, Queens.
Oh, that's Industry City.
Yeah, there you
Is
go.
where they got one. So I'm gonna have to go to Industry. So I will have to take a chopper and Uber chopper
Okay.
there. So does that cost any money or do I just do that?
The way it
'Cause
works, you have a luxury lifestyle, so you can
I
just do this for
okay,
free.
yeah. So I'm just doing it.
It's more if like you're somebody who's pathetic, like Galahad, that you
Yeah,
have to pay for
right.
your cabs.
Somebody
Don't
who the
call
world
me
looks
that.
down on. Yeah.
I'm cool and I'm got notoriety now, so you got to treat me with respect.
I believe you.
Thank you.
All right, so you take the helicopter. The helicopter driver is Jose.
Yeah.
They pull up right onto your helipad. When you come in, they turn around. They say, "You want some bottled water? The LED lights on."
Do you have any mints? Mints would be good. Mints.
I got those the plastic Listerine strips that you
Those
put
are
on.
fucking terrible.
What?
What did I fucking tell you? Last time I was in here, I fucking told you I didn't want the goddamn strips. I wanted an Altoid, like a regular human being. I'm not a fucking machine.
I like the way that it
I don't-
sticks to
I
both
don't
the
give a
roof
fuck
and the
what
bottom
you-
of your mouth at the
I
same
don't
time.
give a fuck what you want. I gave those to a dog once and it exploded.
I like how it doesn't touch the back of your tongue, so whatever's back there just keeps stinking.
Oh, I'll bet you do. I bet you love to keep it stinky back there, don't you? I will have you fired. I'm giving you a 0 rating.
All right, where are we going?
We're going to Costco.
Okay, right, a place for good deals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go. And with that, saying nothing and playing no music, the dulcet tones of the helicopter speed you down to Industry City and drops you off in the middle of a parking lot, blocking traffic for a little while.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the middle of the Costco parking lot.
They should have just taken helicopters too.
Yeah, they probably should have.
Honestly?
It's like, it's faster, it's sleeker, it looks
Yeah.
better. You get to step out, and everybody's like, who's that coming out of
Your
a
hair is
helicopter?
like a little windblown when you get out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Who is that?
Yeah, and
Me.
you're so confident. Like, you don't even duck when you get out. You're like, the chopper's not gonna take my head off because
It can't.
nothing can.
I would sue it.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I can't do that.
So you're here.
I'm here.
You wander around back at Costco.
Yeah, I'd go around back at Costco. I pick up a sample on my way.
Oh yeah, which one?
I always want the little sausages that they have in like that little microwave machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I ask how much the hot dog costs?
the hot dog costs $1.89.
That's a shame.
It's been the same price since
89
for
cents.
like 100 years.
No, it's like $1.25.
There's
true?
no meat that should be this
Inflation.
cheap.
Hold on, we gotta fact check this one.
Oh god.
Or maybe it's $1.75, and with New York tax, it's $1.89. Who's to say?
Let's check it. Let's check it.
We need an F in the chat for
That's why I'm
inflation.
disappointed. I think that this price has gone up.
Wait, I think you're right. Oh no, I thought it was $1.89. I was about to dunk, but apparently I was the one whomst was dunked. No, it's $1.85. It's gone up 4 cents.
You
What
got
a
hot
shame.
dunked.
Fucked up.
What a shame. 4 cents for that hot dog. F to pay respects. Here, let me just pop that on here. So, you wander around back, and
It's nice.
and you see that there's a guy with a blazer that's a little too short, a tie that's a little too wide, a gait that's a little too long,
And it's not Galahad.
and it's not Galahad. They've got a
Amazing.
bunch of stubble. You know Galahad can't grow a full beard.
That's real.
overcompensates with long hair.
Excuse me.
You can. We all know this.
Oh, man.
And he's walking around looking at all the cars saying, that one's a beaut. Get that baby on board sticker out of here. Nobody wants a car that a baby's been in. Walking around another side and looking like, this one's got 3 doors. Pop another door on there. Swapping out the tires. Putting monster truck tires on a bunch of the different cars. Like, we know what our audience is. And then as you walk around, turns around, takes a few long steps, crosses the threshold just to
Like
get right
we'll
in front of
keep
you.
on trucking steps at me.
Yeah, puts
Yeah.
their hands in their belt and goes, woo-wee. Now, what are you doing back here in the back side of the alley? Don't you know it's a little dangerous? It's like out back side of the club back here.
I know people from back there. I'm looking for a car. I just need something really, really simple. Do you have like?
I
maybe-
recognize you. You're the one who once sent, didn't answer the riddle, but found the secret answer to get in here.
Maybe. Oh, guilty.
He pulls down on his blazer, and it just bounces up like it's made out of plastic. And adjusts his tie and goes, what are you looking for, honey?
I need something.
Hmm?
If you could, please. That's,
Okay.
just like, I don't want something too big because that's kind of scary. I want something that's
Oh,
like a-
no. We've got some big things that won't scare you too much, darling.
I'm looking for something like maybe you have a minivan, maybe with third row seating, maybe something that has televisions inside of it because we have some kids that we want to keep entertained. They're not my kids, don't you worry.
Hey, keep that baby on board sticker back there. We got a sucker. Why not come show you this beautiful vehicle we just stole just a couple minutes ago? Well, that's what we do over here at Bucks. We steal cars while they're in Costco lines. You know how long those lines take? You could be in Timbuktu by the time they come out of here, and they'll have nowhere
What
to
is
load
the
up their
car
groceries, which then
most-
inflates the taxi economy. We see it as a gift to great American capitalism.
Could I please have the car least likely to get me in prison?
Well, all these cars are pretty likely to get you in prison, I hate to say. But we've got some that we've done a full detailing on, as in we've popped on monster truck tires. We've popped on new license plates. We kind of made up new license plates. We got a good painter in the back. We changed, what kind of smell it smells like in case people are sniffing for it. We changed the color. We ran out of car paint, but we got spray paint.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
What's the biggest car you have that's one of those?
With monster truck?
Yeah, the monster truck.
We stole this one squad SUV, a police squad SUV. That's got monster truck tires on it right now. We just pulled the lights off the top.
Okay, that's fine.
It's still souped up too. It's still souped up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to kill 3 cops to get
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So it does come with a cop.
Uniforms in there.
It does come with a cop killing fee. 1-800-COP-SHOT. So we are going to have to, of course, pay the cop killing fee. But
Not gonna pay that, right?
how about this? Pay the cop killing fee, and maybe we'll let you take the car for free. Plus the cost of the monster truck tires. Those are not cheap.
Ooh, I don't know. The monster truck tires, that seems pretty expensive. Is there anything you can do about those? Please?
We could take the monster truck tires off and put on slightly smaller monster truck tires if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, I would
Otherwise, the only
love
thing we could do
that.
is put these minivan tires on there, and those will be frightfully small.
Let's put the frightfully small tires on there.
Well, all right, but I'm just telling you, it's going to move weirdly.
That's fine.
All right. Wheels are going to be spinning too much. It's not going to have the best. You know what? Whatever. Customer knows what the customer wants. Now, you sure you don't want just like 2 monster truck tires still on there?
Ooh, no, you know what? I'm okay, but thank you so much.
All right. So why don't we get down to cost? We do like to sell as fast as possible. So what are you thinking you're willing to pay for this? I've got a number in my head, but why don't you throw one at me too? You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, I always think ladies should go first.
I think maybe you should go first.
Wow, that is so polite. That is so polite. In the society that always is privileging the women folk, I feel it's nice to have an opportunity to finish first. I'll let me just
That's a new one.
see here.
Finally.
I'm thinking
2071, finally.
it's a beautiful, beautiful police vehicle with a lot of authentic blood in the seats and these beautiful tiny tires that we put on here. How about we do it for 30,000?
Sir. Please. I know that this is really, really last minute, but I'm I'm kind of struggling, and it would just really, really help me out. And some of my friends, who actually look remarkably similar to me, it would help us all out, actually, if we could just have this for 1,000.
Roll for persuasion plus charm. This is gonna be a hard fucking roll, but let's see what happens. You want to roll luck on this? You go right ahead.
How much money do you have?
What happens when I roll luck?
If you roll luck, you add your luck score to the number, and you turn a roll of 6.
So like I definitely have like a +3 on that.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You get a plus. You get so it's charm plus persuasion plus 3, and if you roll with luck, you add your luck score.
Yeah.
Which is
1.
so you add 1 and you turn
you
rule
do.
of 6 on,
Yeah.
which means if you roll any 6s, they count as a success, and you roll them again.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna do that.
The only problem is because you only have 1 luck. This is the only time you'll be able to roll luck this session.
Oh.
So it's
Well then no, I'm not gonna do that.
all right.
It's with 1, whatever. Yeah, I get. Are you fucking kidding me? I get 2 hits.
You got 2 hits. He laughs and laughs. Oh, that is so funny. I've struggled in my time too, and that's why I couldn't do 1,000. But because you're such a funny, just beautiful, funny,
Just so beautiful.
child having,
Ah.
lovely lady. I guess. How about we do it for 20?
20. Oh, please. Is there anything else that I can give you aside from money?
He turns his hat pops off and his tie wheels up.
Yeah.
And his nose starts bleeding. He goes, "Well, I don't really know what that could possibly mean. I am a married gentleman. I'm married to my work as well as married to my 3 dogs. So I feel a little flustered and I feel a little taken aback. Could
Perhaps.
you elucidate?
Perhaps I wasn't clear. Maybe you would be more easily persuaded by these, and I pull out my gun.
Okay. And you pointed at him, but like, yeah.
Like just maybe this.
Okay, can you give me intimidation?
Yeah, maybe the
Intimidation plus, I guess this would be charm again.
Yeah.
But because you pulled a gun and totally caught him by surprise, take a +4 on it.
Tight. Okay. So let's see. So we got. So my intimidation is. Oh, I have. Okay, so 4 plus 4, so 8 on that. And then plus charm.
Yes. What are you rolling?
14.
All right.
Roll die. I have 7 hits.
Damn.
I glitched with 1 hit. He
Wow.
goes.
Yikes.
Well, go. Well, I can't rightly. I can't rightly.
Can't really put the
I can't
monster
rightly-
tires back on.
I can't rightly. He starts like looking around. He starts waving a little bit, and then he falls on the ground. And
keys bounce out of
immediately, 2 people that were scraping the baby on board thing off run over, and they're like, "Buck's heart stopped working again. We gotta start punching him in the stomach." And they start punching him in the stomach and the chest,
they
trying to
seem
restart
kind of
it.
busy, so I'm gonna go.
So you're just gonna wander into the car.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it.
You
Because what are
want
they
that
gonna
one?
do?
You
Fucking call the cops on me? I guess I can take any car I want, but I am worried that if I'm taking one of these cars they stole, then the cops are gonna be able to find it. And that's like the same problem that we've had this entire time. So
Do you have a drive skill?
no. So let me figure this out. Can I? Oh well, maybe I should get one of these people to drive me.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Could I get one of them to drive me?
Tell me what you do.
Okay.
One of the people that's punching him to try to get his heart starting up again.
Well, did they
sure
get his
you
heart
tell
started
them
up
that
again?
the
Because I feel
deal
like I
is
already have a
done.
pretty good rapport with this guy, so maybe.
They're
more
starting
money.
to try to do it. They're in the process. One of them's cheering on the other one.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna
Start
bend
the
down
heart.
and I'm
Start
gonna
the
give
heart.
him a full-on kiss on the mouth.
Who, Buck?
Yeah, Buck.
You're gonna use
Okay,
your tongue.
you kiss him.
Yeah. Did that restart his heart?
His hat goes off again. His tongue goes up. He goes, "Oh Lord!" He stands back up. And he goes, "Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I must have seen a phantom, an illusion. This fine young lady."
Okay, so I'm gonna grab his shirt and I'm gonna pull him real close to me and I'm gonna say, "You're gonna drive me where I want to go because I need to meet up with some of my friends right now, and you're gonna give me the car. And if you're lucky, I might pay you just a little bit."
Okay, give me another intimidation plus
She keeps calling
charm
us friends.
plus +4 for the gun.
I'm
Sure,
eating
so that's
it
14
up.
again.
Yeah.
That's 3 hits.
He goes.
So?
I think pushes you away and says, No, I won't be doing business with you. You or your fabulous body, or that fabulous firearm you have. You are my kind of people, but this is it's too hot for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he takes a step back. He goes, you can leave. I rolled 5 hits.
What if I throw in $5,000?
He goes, make it 15.
How much money do you have?
Like 22,000 in cartel coins.
Give me a charm plus persuasion at -4.
Okay. So 12 minus 4, so 4 hits.
He goes, 10. And don't come back unless you're trading it in.
Are you still gonna drive me?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna maybe?
Ugh.
Please.
Billy, would you drive? Billy goes, oh, drive a beautiful lady. Oh, wahaha, zip,
Thanks,
zip.
Billy.
And starts kind of like scuttling sideways toward
grab?
the car.
Okay.
Crawls in
I'm
through the window.
disgusted by Billy, and I hate him.
Yeah.
I'll make sure he's disposed of.
I can
But
smell him.
okay, yeah. So then, sure, I will. I guess.
I'm a great driver, ma'am.
Huh? Yeah, we're about to get paid.
I'm
so
a
I will
great
pay you.
driver, ma'am. Love to drive my car.
I just don't believe that, but that's fine.
Okay, where we going?
So let me. Should I?
We going to the beach? Spend a lovely evening together?
I paid 10,000 for this car.
Yes.
No. We're not going to the beach, Billy.
All right, to the concert
Bobby.
then.
Yes, to the concert, Bobby. We are going to the concert.
All
Let me figure
Who's
out where.
playing?
Now, can you shut the fuck up for like 3 seconds?
Okay.
Everyone, where are you? I
salesman.
fucking hate Bobby.
Ready to go to the beach.
Boogie is the worst
For the
character that you've
concert.
made yet.
This guy's not a car salesman. This guy's
The
got
two
his
social
He
events
He was just hired to
you could possibly
scrape.
go to the beach or the concert.
He's like a shitty paramedic that was
Honestly,
hired to scrape a
he
sticker
sounds
off
like
a car.
my people.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. This is Daggerknife's friend. Okay. So should I comlink you guys and figure out where the fuck you are?
Yeah.
Or- okay. I'm gonna call Daggerknife again.
I mean, so depending on how long it's been
I mean, this
since
has probably
last
been like a
session,
half
I
hour.
don't know if I can answer.
All right, so it's wait, yeah, you're right.
We
Let's
need to
take
figure
back
out
over
if
here.
I can make another
They go
phone
back
call
to them.
before I.
We need to
am
come back to you
dead.
for a second.
Okay.
Can I get a drive plus intuition
I gotta
from
sort
you,
my
Bug?
shit
Because
out.
you're just driving around.
I
Now,
overextended
Daggerknife-
myself very badly.
Over a period of time, you're getting woozier and woozier and
As
getting a little
literally
high.
the instant I get off the phone the first time, I call LA.
I should have done art for L. I didn't. Okay, so what was your
Just
drive
too
intuition?
beautiful.
One hit.
Okay, cool. So you get off. You're starting to sweat a little bit.
Just like real life.
All right. You call up LA. All right. It rings. Hey, this is Freddie.
Freddie. This is Daggerknife.
Oh yeah, I know from the accent.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm over here with Frankie and Ruben.
Hello. I hope you are all doing
We're playing
very
Settlers
well.
of Catan.
Oh well, I should call you back next week. I have very urgent business with LA.
Okay. All right. All right. So, what do you want me to do about that?
It's confidential. Is she around?
LA's in the back watching stories right now.
I'm in
Oh
the.
wait, no! I just heard the door. I heard the door. Oh wait! LA! I'm watching my stories. LA! No, they just got a call from Daggerknife. It's something important. And LA turns, walks in the room, picks up the comm link. You see over the AR display the face of LA with dreads, like a bunch of gold teeth, like a bunch of piercings in the nose, like young but hard living. And she goes, Daggerknife, what's up?
LA, please.
You look a little sweaty. You all right?
I have overextended my abilities, but we have completed the mission. But my companions and I have attracted a bit of heat, and
Okay.
we might need a place to sit and recuperate before we can do the drop tonight.
Well, what he from who?
Oh, just a couple of little guys. NYPD LLC.
Oh, NYPD. Oh, that's no problem. You come down. If you can make it down here, then they can't even cross the border. That's the whole thing about the treaty.
Perfect.
The KFC treaty.
But also.
I mean, of course, we're gonna need a little tribute for that. Of course, you understand.
Of course. I might need to call my doctor.
Are we
Oh,
done? Is that
perfect.
the plan?
Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right. So why don't you have everybody drive him down to Victory Auto Wreckers? You know, down near down near the God, just down in my territory. All right?
So sorry. There's one other thing. Do you have someone who could get rid of a stolen car?
Yeah, we're at Victory Auto Wreckers.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. That's it.
No problem.
It's lovely talking to you. I'll see you at the birthday party next week.
Oh, of course, of course.
Beep.
Beautiful. And yeah, you're starting to feel a little hazy. You're starting to feel a little sweaty.
How many more phone calls can I make?
I think you've got a whole hour, so I think as
Okay,
long as you're
okay.
sweating your ass off, we can.
Daggerknife, you doing okay?
I haven't been better. Oh man,
You got
not
physical
as young
damage?
as I used to be.
So just in case if people forgot, what happened is Daggerknife took a lot of stun damage and used a stimulant to pop themselves up, but the stimulant, once it wears off, will immediately knock out Daggerknife.
and I've taken more than half of my physical damage.
So you're going to be very close to being dead.
No good.
I'm so sleepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I know of any? How do I recuperate from this? Do I know?
For stun damage?
Just in general, if I get knocked out in a safe place.
So the way stun damage works is you can make a body plus willpower test every hour you spend resting, and every hit will heal wounds. So stun comes back pretty quickly. Physical wounds, you basically also roll a body plus willpower test, but only every day, and you
Okay.
heal from that. But if somebody uses medicine on you, they can add their medicine skill to that dice roll.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not every day, every week.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
that's why you want to get good medical care, because otherwise you might only heal like 1 or 2 hits. You can also roll luck on that as well.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call another friend.
Okay.
My hospital buddy, Dr. Ajax, who hooks me up with my pharmaceutical
Alright.
cabinet.
All right, let me put on a. Does he work at the hospital? I forget.
He and I work at the hospital together. Yeah. Okay. He's the anesthesiologist.
One moment.
What's the place? Victory.
Victory Auto Wreckers.
Yeah, I thought he was saying Victory Records.
All right. You hear some like distant background music and the spraying of a little bit of water on some plants as so Vix up goes, "Hey, Daggerknife, what's up, my man?
Ajax, this strong man.
Oh,
Listen.
What's going on? My plants are doing good. My music's doing good. I'm vibing over here. How you doing,
That
man?
sounds so great. I love to hear you are not busy.
I'm just trying to recuperate from a child that died earlier today.
Oh, you know what? It is always said that you should focus back on the work to help.
I'm focused back on pleasure, my friend.
Well,
What are you up to?
I am in need of immediate medical attention.
Oh, is that right?
I would love a person trusted to not make it too widely known, if you know what I
You
mean.
coming to Dr. Ajax, my friend?
I was kind of wondering if you felt like coming over to me.
You
I
know,
don't-
Dr. Ajax makes house calls, my friend, but you know that they are not cheap.
Yes.
I got some crystals that I think can do you just right. Well, what's the problem before I declare my crystals can do you right? Because it might actually be a balm that can do it.
It's what is the? It's just the like nosebleed factor of using my powers.
Yeah,
What's the physical damage?
you've
okay.
got some
I didn't
drain.
get shot or anything.
No,
right?
you're just
Okay.
you have drain.
Would they say that
You
about
can
themselves
come up with another
in the
term
world?
if you want.
Okay.
You could say like you're suffering adverse effects of psychiatry.
I have overextended my auras, and now I am.
Daggerknife, I'm always telling you don't overextend your auras.
I
That's
know,
okay.
I know. You would think after all these long years.
All right, when you get home, you call me.
I'm not going home.
Where are you going then?
Well, I have some fuck asses with me.
Hey!
Hey!
Why are you
Now,
saying
Daggerknife,
these?
there's nothing wrong with fucking ass. So I just need to walk you back right there. It's a beautiful world
True.
out there with a lot of different kinds of people.
Oh, I have been there. I like them.
I feel
Which
less
part?
bad about that, but
So where
We're
am I
going
meeting
to,
you? Where am I
if
meeting
you could be at Victory Auto
You're gonna
Records.
make me go hang out with LA? I gotta play Settlers of Catan with Frankie Rubin every time I goddamn go, and they cheat every time, and it takes days. I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay. If you want, sometime you can come and play Battleship at my house.
That's not at all what I was talking about or complaining about. I want less games in my life. I like playing games with my friends in a more. Well, we were talking about butt fucking before. You understand? Anyway,
Maybe
so-
if I was a younger woman, Ajax.
Hey, there's nothing to you know. It just all gets better with age. That's what I hear. Anyway, so I'm not coming to Victory Auto Records. You know, LA
Okay.
and I don't get along.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Is there anything you can teach my friend over the phone?
Was your friend have any crystals or incense or perhaps a triangle like the
Here's the
musical
thing.
instrument?
Let me call you back.
All right, you could call me back, but I might be vibing even harder by then, my friend.
I might be not long for the conscious world.
Okay.
Okay, this is my third and potentially last phone call.
All right.
I'm like strung out in the
Yeah,
back
let's
seat of
roll
this
a-
car.
Let's roll a luck check right now.
What? Just my number of luck.
Flat luck, yeah.
Bug, I think she's
it roll
gone
of
delirious.
sixes?
She's calling us fuck asses.
Do I put roll
and
of
she's
six on it?
she's
No,
spun
just-
out in the back seat. She's sweating
One
like
hit.
a hog.
Okay, all right, one more phone call.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna call my
Shedding.
niece to nephew.
Where are you driving right now?
Oh,
yeah,
I
you-
get off the. Sorry, I got off the phone with LA,
question.
and I'm like, we should go to Victory Auto Records.
where the hell's that?
Bushwick. Right.
It's
again.
it's in the Caribbean Kings side of the.
All right.
Actually, you know what? You're gonna have to search to find the location. You don't have a phone anymore, so maybe Galahad, you could pop up into GPS and
Oh,
try.
man.
I
Alright.
want
Like,
to
are
write
you
down the
even a good
directions.
navigator?
Yeah, all right, I can do that.
Okay,
yeah,
can you
what
do
do
me
I
a
gotta
favor?
roll
Give
for
me
it?
software
Oh,
plus.
man.
Yeah, this
plus
is off to a
intuition.
good start. Yeah, software. Oh, and you know when I'm an intuitive folk.
Not really.
I'm gonna get three fucking hits on
Okay,
that.
Not
beautiful.
bad.
And now, are you gonna let the arrow point the way, or are you gonna not trust that until Bug gotta get there?
Please just trust the things. We gotta get somewhere.
I think I could give better directions than that.
God. Whew.
Can we get intuition
We
plus
need
logic
to. We need to be sleuthing anyway. We don't want to be going the way the computer
so you're
tells
gonna be-
us,
okay, yeah.
because that's just
Bingo.
gonna be easy
No,
target.
it's
But
gonna
only
take
change
so
it a
much
little
longer.
And what do we
Here's a
have to
long
kill?
time.
Not these kids, not Daggerknife. We got time to kill because we don't got to drop them off till midnight.
Yeah.
So for now, let's.
Well, the sooner we get to a null zone, the better.
I know. That's why you got to just follow my directions,
So you're
kid.
gonna like serpentine?
Yeah.
God.
Okay. So can I get a logic plus intuition to see if
And
you
I'm
get
gonna
lost?
tell. No, I'm gonna recognize all my way around. Not only because of the smells, but also because of, all I can tell my young friend here about all the ladies that I dated at all the locations along the way.
We are.
You
gonna-
haven't dated anybody,
I
and
do
I'm not
not-
your friend. So we're gonna keep calling me their friend.
Let me get logic plus intuition -2 from you to see if while you're serpentining and talking about this, you're able to actually lead them to the right way.
Yeah, all right.
and then
I
we'll
got a
come back-
critical glitch.
Fuck me.
That's the first time I get to pop the critical glitch on screen. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh, I love
Whoa.
I
it.
just.
All right. Critical glitch. Beautiful. We're coming back to this a
God,
little bit.
no.
My
Daggerknife.
last phone call.
Yeah,
I want to
let me,
call my niece to nephew.
Okay. What's your sister's name?
My sister's name is Miranda.
Yeah.
The brother. Deborah.
My sister.
And what's your character's real name?
My name is Simone Dimanche.
Tomorrow.
Simone, I told you to stop calling to nephew on the phone.
Miranda.
Why are you calling to nephew in the middle of the day? You know that the nephew's doing homework right now.
Miranda, I wanted to help her with her homework.
Yeah.
I just
What's
told
what
her-
subject?
I'm sorry, I lied. She needs to help me with something.
Why is it she's always helping you with things?
Because,
And why is it you're never coming over for dinner? And never inviting me over for dinner?
you cannot get in the door. The last time you tried, you couldn't even climb up a single floor of the outside of the building.
I feel like there was a front door. I feel like you could have opened it.
Ah, I'm sorry, they've been welded shut. When will your nearly adult teenage daughter get her own phone?
Well, the nephew has her own phone. I just during homework time I take it away. Now you better give me a
okay.
compelling reason. I'll give you a couple
Okay.
minutes, but you tell me what's happening. What is need help with? Are you gonna get my daughter in trouble again? I know you're always throwing around daggers, and you know I'm allergic to
Well,
cats. And so what? That cat Crystal always gets some what is it? Crust all over the fur crust all over the nephew. Brings it home, and it causes a whole bad energy in here. All my crystals turn purple.
All right, Miranda, maybe you can help me. Maybe we can put all of this behind us. I am in trouble, physically. That is why it's so urgent.
What did you do?
I've been exercising, but I took a stim patch and I'm getting very sleepy. But
Are you driving or
I
something?
am being driven by a close
take a
personal
nap.
friend.
Why is everyone calling you their friend? This is
So
insane.
anyway,
Kinda like
I
it.
was wondering
What?
if you had
Kinda like it.
anything that was of like a tribute level value that maybe I could hold on to for a moment.
What does that mean? What do you ask?
Any new objects you're not really haven't been
Oh,
selling
I got a map.
or
I got a map that's
Oh,
supposed
is
to
it
go
very valuable?
right to Davy Crockett's discovery of Atlantis. I heard it's very magical, discovered in a box in the sewer.
Oh.
I also found a dream catcher that I was told was made by a Native American.
I cover the mic a little bit. My sister always is trying to peddle this bullshit. Only my nephew, Denise.
We can't hear your conversation. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah! Okay. I can't cover the back of the phone. You know what? Okay, quick checking Daggerknife's own knowledge. What does a LA mean? How valuable of a
L.A. Like the person.
payment do I need to give for being hidden for the half the day?
Roll the connection and loyalty rating of L.A. Let's see.
I just add both of those together.
And roll that many dice.
Just,
So it's for 3 people and destroying a car.
yeah.
Well, and 3 children.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I add luck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Add luck and turn on rule of 6 if you do that.
5 hits.
5 hits. I think that goodwill you have with LA, I think that the starting cost will be 7,000 USD. And I
Okay.
think that if you're there, you might be able to persuade it down. But I think you're guessing.
I won't be able to.
You're guessing LA is going to ask. Right. But Galahad's a good talker. Galahad just might take
Yeah,
some
I got some
negatives.
lips
Okay,
on
I
me.
have $1,200, and I also feel like my portion of the tribute was the connection to be hidden from the police.
Yeah, we'll take it out of your pay later. It's fine.
Maybe I will take it out of your blood later. Well, anyway, we're all gonna
Please
chip
do.
in. I just don't want to give LA something bullshit. I don't want to
Oh,
poison our relationship.
so-
That's why I wanted to talk to.
Yeah, so do you want to try to get to Denephew?
I think maybe we just don't give a magical object to LA. Okay, we'll try to do that real quick.
Okay. What? How? Give me a tip. to
Miranda,
get-
that sounds so interesting.
I'm thinking about keeping it and going
So-
myself, but I don't know who would watch the shop.
You know, that's a good point. I feel like the nephew's been ready for a little bit more responsibility. If you were to go on this very important adventure.
I was thinking Calvin. I've been seeing Calvin for a little bit. I thought Calvin maybe with the nephew, maybe. Of course, you could always watch the shop. You've always.
Oh, that I always see. I sleep in the mornings.
All right. All right.
Is it possible? Is the nephew taking a little break from our homework? She's a very good student.
Do you have Miranda's loyalty connection?
1 and 1.
Give me 2 dice.
Damn.
Damn, should have rolled luck on this. 2 hits.
Damn.
Goes, all right. What kind of monster would I be to pull you away from?
I
The
love
nephew?
her.
The nephew? And then you hear the of feet run into the phone, and then picks up and goes, "Who's calling me on my phone? I love talking on my phone."
It's me, your aunt, Simone.
Oh, Simone! How
Hello.
are you? When am I gonna get to see Crystal again?
Soon, especially if you help Auntie with a little thing first.
What do you need, Auntie? What do you need, Auntie?
Has there been anything actually good at the shop recently? Your mother's been trying to tell me about some bullshit, but is she on some speakerphone? Is she on speakerphone?
No, she's in the other
Okay.
room. She's right in the fridge.
I just, so,
Yeah?
LA
Uh-huh.
controls the whole part of the town. where
Yeah,
we live.
LA's scary. It's got the cyber dogs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel
Uh-huh.
like I am in a position
Uh-huh.
to give LA a beautiful gift that she must also.
Ooh, like a horse? Like a pony?
If there is one around, maybe.
I've never seen a pony before.
Well, that is a good gift. They're rare.
You should someday, perhaps. But today
Uh-huh.
is very urgent.
Okay, what am I looking for?
Is there perhaps a rare piece of jewelry with mystical properties?
Yes. There's this porcelain thing, and it's like it's got this like embedded stuff. I think it's like got this psycho. What is it called when it radiates like this energy from like faith that people have in it? Like it's radiating. Like it's like a. What do you call it? You call it a fuckus? You call it a.
A focus, exactly.
I think we got one of those. It's really big though, which maybe means it's really powerful. I'm not really quite sure. I learned yesterday that I can't put my foot behind my head.
Well, that is only a matter of practice, just like every single skill.
Will you show me how to put my foot behind my head?
Perhaps someday when I am feeling better.
Okay. what do you want? So yeah, it's a really
Yeah,
cool. It's a cool thing.
Is it very big?
It's like it's not very big. How big? It's like a foot.
I was wondering, have you been practicing lying to your mother like we talked about?
I lie all the time. Like do you know? Like here's the
yes,
example.
the
I
nephew,
can
I
put my
love
foot
it.
behind my head the whole time.
Ah, you had it.
Yeah, I was lying
You
the whole
tricked
time.
even old auntie.
But I do love talking on the phone with you.
Me
That wasn't a
too.
lie.
I love it too. Is it possible you could drop this object off for me and my friends?
How about
Especially if you convince your mother it's not very
if you
worth
get me a Slim Jim, and you get me a cherry Coke, and if you get me a pack of Ritz crackers with the peanut butter middles, then maybe we're cooking.
Okay. Yes, they will have those things for you.
Okay.
At Victory Auto Records in hopefully not that long.
Okay, so you want me to go over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe go over there in a little bit.
Okay, when do you want me to go?
Here.
I'll tell my mom that I have to take a big shit,
Okay.
and then she'll say, "Use the toilet," and I'll say, "It's not big enough," and then I'll run out of the house.
She gets so unathletic if she will not chase you.
No, she's not athletic at all.
I cover the phone. How long do we think until we arrive at the place?
Never.
Well, it's right around the corner over here. We just gotta make a few more
it's
stops.
not around the corner,
No, yeah,
dude.
it's just
We're
around
in
the corner.
Queens.
I hope they let us in if I'm unconscious.
So, what people have you pointed out?
Well, I pointed out Daphne, and I pointed out Brenda, and I
These
pointed
people
out
are fucking real, dude.
Liliana, and I pulled
None
out.
of them are real, or
I
they're
pu-
like your weird stock
I
victims.
pointed out Alexi, and I pointed out Guinevere, and I pointed out Gwendolyn.
During this entire conversation, which goes on for about a half hour, as Daggerknife's on the phone, you can I get a perception plus intuition to see if you spot a glance at his phone as he's gesturing wildly at Gwendolyn and Guinevere?
Yeah, and Beowulf's mom, and I
got
don't know
one
who
hit.
else.
You got one hit. Okay, yeah. So it does take you the full 30 minutes before you spot that you have actually driven closer to your house.
Fuck are you doing, dude?
Oh, well, I was. What do you mean? We're on the right direction.
No, we're not.
Why not? What do you?
We're getting
whose
close
house
to
do
the
you-
house. That's where we're trying to get away from. We're trying to go to Bushwick, which is south.
But I've been dating all these ladies, and
I
I
don't
thought
care
that they lived
about
far
your
away
ladies.
from me.
I-
That's why
I
they didn't
come
want to
to
come hang out
Bushwick.
anymore.
Say very
They said that
harshly,
it was too far to come hang out at Alfie's house, so they didn't want to see me anymore.
I don't
I
care,
really
we're
hope
trying
they
to
don't
go to
kill you
Bushwick.
if I am unconscious when you arrive at the safe place.
Yeah, we can't go
I
into the safe
really
place.
hope.
Well, why don't I look at the GPS again?
Yeah,
I don't
my
know.
God,
Why the heck
please
did I
do.
get all turned around?
Actually, give it to me.
Anyway, thank
I
you
don't
to
wanna give it.
nephew. I
Give it
would
to
go
me.
by in 90 minutes.
Roll palming plus finesse. Give me perception.
No, I'm
plus
rolling
intuition.
Palman plus
Give me
finesse.
perception plus intuition versus palming plus finesse.
We're all touching palms.
2 hits.
Where'd you go? Go ahead.
I can't remember what the
Perception
first.
plus intuition.
Oh, it's all right.
Don't use either of your bonuses.
All right.
You're not sniffing this, and you're not goggling this.
I got 6 hits.
God damn
You
it.
spot the attempt of Bug to steal the phone, and way before it happens.
I'll snatch it back and I say, I saw what your little thieving paws were trying to do.
Yeah,
You're
look at
trying
the
to get
map.
a-
I'm trying to get us
Yeah.
to a safe place. Can you just give me directions? It's nothing to do
Why
with your
didn't you
made-up
just
ladies.
ask? No,
They
they're not
have
made
been.
up. They're real, and they've got, and everything about them's real.
Fine, they're real, but can we go?
Thank you.
So, are you
all
gonna
right.
still serpentine your way back and talk about the ladies?
Well, I
or-
think we serpentine enough. Let's just go for the straight and narrow, since someone
right.
certainly doesn't like having a little story.
And are you
don't.
gonna
You're
use
right.
the voice on it, or do you still think you could do better directions?
I'm gonna use the voice on it because it would make Bug happy,
All right,
and
software.
I'm tired of all of our fighting.
Software plus wait, give me willpower plus composure.
All
First.
that.
Let's do a willpower plus composure.
All right. 1 hit.
You got 1 hit. Okay, can you give me a -1 on a software plus intuition to see if you know how to turn the voice on?
Oh my god.
All right.
So
I think if I just
realistic.
press this button right here, I'll
No,
get
just give it
0
to me.
hits.
0
Just
hits.
give
all
it
right.
to me.
He turns the phone off and it starts updating.
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god!
yeah, I did forget to. Yep. It's been a while. I got like a bunch of apps that just keep crashing. I'm
What?
surprised the maps.
Is
don't-
it
When's
too
the
late
last
to
time you
request another
updated?
stop?
When's the last time you updated your phone?
Don't worry. Like, I know the way to get there. Now,
No,
I-
you don't.
All
yeah,
right.
We just go. We follow Myrtle Avenue, and then we
We're not even.
Give me
we're in the
intuition
story
plus
We
line.
make
logic
a
minus
right.
6 to see if you can find it. What about you, Daggerknife?
what? What am I? rolling?
Do you want to try to do directions now?
I mean, I
All you just have to do is just
look
turn
it
the
up
voice
on my phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
software
I'll do
plus
that. I'm
software
not gonna
plus
be using
logic
it
or
for
intuition.
long.
Oh, you're
Okay.
gonna give it to Bug?
Well, I mean, not forever.
I just do directions.
I
Just
just-
look up the directions.
I got a hit.
I can take it from here.
You got it at -6?
Oh no.
It's intuition plus logic -6.
I'm.
But
Nope.
like, do I know how to get back to my own neighborhood?
I mean, I would from Astoria.
Okay. I don't know from Astoria.
I got a hit.
Give me logic plus memory, logic plus intuition at no, logic plus willpower at -2. Otherwise, give the phone there. You got a hit at -6?
I got a hit.
All right.
Rolling
so
one die.
He does kind of know how to get back. You got 2 hits. Yes, you know better than Galahad.
I'm just
All right.
like, take the PQE.
All right.
Get
Oh,
a,
the BQE. That's like, yeah, that reminds me of the initials of a lady I
BQE.com.
once
Oh my God.
give
laid
me,
upon.
intuition plus drive. And this is when you get a call from Taylor Tyler, who has managed to go to a Costco and purchase a
1 hit.
Totally legal vehicle.
Yep.
Whoever is being called, I answer it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taylor, Tyler, I don't have very much time left.
Could you please? Okay, where are you?
Go to Victory Auto Records in Bushwick.
Okay.
And whatever's happening,
Victory Auto
smooth
what?
the situation out.
Victory Auto Records.
Victory Auto Records. Is that right?
Nope.
Victory.
Do
Don't
you
look at
remember?
me.
Either none of us remember.
Well, it
It's
sounded like
Wreckers, isn't it?
records,
It is
but
records,
it's
but you
records.
did-
I don't
hear
know
that?
that. Yeah.
Records.
Wreckers.
Oh, Wreckers.
Yeah. Give me logic plus
That's
willpower
why
to
I
see if
was
you
so
remember.
confused.
Give me logic plus willpower to see if you
Well,
correct
this is a
yourself.
Dennis
I'm
problem.
gonna die.
Yeah, but I gotta punch you.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Logic and willpower?
Yeah,
No hits.
no hits.
Damn.
Yeah, Victory Auto Records.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Tree Auto Records?
Yep.
I guess
Yes,
my
okay.
accent is too thick.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I thought.
Fuck, okay.
Going to Bushwick.
Software plus logic or intuition. Whichever one's higher for you.
Okay, software. Logic or intuition.
But wouldn't I also know the address? If I knew where it is, couldn't I give her a cross street? And then she's like, looks at it, she's like, oh, that's the
You're off phone
confusion.
now, though.
I didn't hang up.
I'm
just
just Googled
thinking.
Victory Auto Records. It would come up
Anyway.
with Auto Records.
That's what we're saying, Sam?
Only,
2
yeah.
hits.
Okay, yeah. It says, did you mean Victory Auto Records?
God.
And I'm like, probably.
Okay.
Like, sure. Like,
And Billy's like, so where's what concert we seeing?
we're actually gonna go to a record store. Does that sound cute? to
That's
you?
like a million concerts
Wait.
in your home.
It is. It's just like a million concerts in your home. So we're gonna want to go to Victory Auto Records, but they actually mean records. So
Okay.
it just looks wrong in here, but it's actually a record store, and we're gonna go there. It's gonna be really, really cute.
Okay. Can we where's that located?
Bushwick. It's right here. It's on my phone.
He looks and he goes, oh, I'm not driving into like a null zone, but I'll drop you off on the corner.
No, you're driving into the null zone.
Charm plus persuasion.
Okay. Charm plus persuasion. That's gonna be.
While this is happening, I tell you and Galahad
We got
what
4 hits.
the nephew looks like.
All right. He goes,
And
okay, I
why
guess
are you
if you're
telling us
going there,
about
it's
your
probably
family?
a very cool record store, so I'll go with
You're not
you.
gonna
This-
die.
My
Very cool
niece
record
is.
store.
I might be
Okay.
unconscious when
so I'm trying to be there.
she brings the payment we can use instead of our own money for the safe house.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more paragraph before you're out.
So I got to take payment from the nephew and give it to
Your niece to nephew.
who?
To AJ, who I believe you've met,
AJ.
right? Or sorry, LA. Sorry, my other
I don't
person's
think they've
Ajax.
met
Oh,
LA.
do they know about who LA is?
I've never been to Los
No.
Angeles. No. I'm an East Coaster.
And yet you have this accent that
Wow.
you,
That's from the East Coast.
Is
Shut the
this
fuck
possible?
up, Bug.
Could you describe LA to them?
Yeah, but
Sunny.
okay. LA
Palm
is
trees.
LA is a person who is a head of the Caribbean Kings gang who will kill you unless you play this very cool.
Oh.
She looks like
I don't know about this.
she's got dreads and a lot of piercings and usually a bunch of thugs and robo dogs
And wears Hawaiian t-shirts,
Hawaiian
and
shirts
combos
and
with
gold
high
teeth.
socks.
Okay.
Young but
Character.
seen
Let's see.
some shit. Anyway, the tribute for LA for hiding us for these many hours while the cops look for us. I'm gonna give LA this rare artifact from my sister's store because she doesn't even realize it's so rare.
What is it, like an uncut gem?
It is a porcelain jewelry. I think
Okay.
what it was.
I don't think porcelain's very valuable, but
It's the magic, baby.
okay.
And then with
I
that,
don't.
Oh,
zonk, you're out.
she was talking gibberish anyway. I have no idea what the hell she was. She was talking about LA like it's a person and not a place
Yeah,
that's
it's a
far
person
away.
named LA. It's initials.
So-
My God.
No, I don't think people have those.
So, you're both getting there around. You're gonna arrive a little bit earlier, like 45 minutes, which
Okay.
I'll let you do one body plus willpower test. Now, you're taking 9 stun damage immediately, though. On your sheet, how many stun damage can you take before you're knocked unconscious?
8.
So that means you're putting 1 into your physical tracker as well.
Okay, so
You don't even bother tracking it all down yet, because you're gonna be able to heal that, but you are gonna put 1 into your physical tracker.
Wow.
Okay, so now you're at 6. Now roll body plus willpower just for the 45 minutes in the car, and you'll heal that much stun damage.
I look at Bug
Can I
and
roll
say,
luck on this?
Yes, you can, but
And then-
also make sure you take your negatives for pain.
there were 2.
So -2.
What?
I said,
oh,
and
wait,
then
no, you
there
don't
were
take negatives.
2. You know, we can finally be
Yeah, but you
buds.
also
We can
have
be,
negative
you know,
3 for
just
stunts.
men
You
on the
can be
road
-5
talking about
total.
whatever we want. All
That
the
makes
ladies
sense.
in the
You know
car,
what, don't
they're
do that.
passed
That
out.
sucks. Just
We
roll
can say
body plus
whatever you
willpower.
want.
don't worry.
You
about it.
always
But
say
can
whatever
add
you
luck if
want.
you want.
Yeah, but
Why has this changed?
I don't know, because this is exciting.
Why? No, it's not.
It's kind of cool.
It's not.
We've been kidnapping all these kids. We've been shooting stuff. We've been having all kinds of adventures together. It's
so
kind
you,
of tight.
You heal 6 of the 9 damage, so you would only have 3, right?
Sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Can't you ever have just a smile on
Wait,
your
where's
little
your-
sour
where's your line on
face
stun
No.
dice?
and appreciate the
Oh, no,
world
that's
as
9,
it is
so you
and the
actually
things you
wouldn't
get
have
to
taken any physical,
experience?
Because you would have gotten to 9, and that
I
would have
mean,
knocked you out.
who else gets to live so
When
free?
you hit that number, you're knocked out.
But you
What do you
this
mean
is
live
still
free? You took all my shit.
It's just the
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Once
you're
you
not
hit
thinking
that is when
about
you're knocked
all
out.
I thought
the,
it meant
you
that.
know,
It's like
the
hitting
kids that are
0
less
hit
fortunate than you.
So erase the one physical you
There is no one less fortunate than me. I lost my parents. I lost my deck.
I think those are all of your own accord. But think
my
about all the
God.
nice things you got in your life too, like me and
Fuck
this fun
off.
adventure and all
No.
the cool things that we
This
get
isn't
to
a
do
fun
together.
adventure. You took my money. It's supposed to be a job, and you took it from me.
No, we're sharing it.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we're sharing in the experience and
So
we're
you're gonna buy
sharing
me a
in
new
the
deck?
Well, we'll talk about it. You know, we'll see. I think that you deserve some kind of nice little treat for this little adventure. So
Yeah, a new deck is what I deserve.
Is that,
Okay,
is that
well,
a fart?
you know, your birthday's coming up, and you know,
How do you
your
know
weekly
that?
allowance. Well, they tell you a lot when you go to prison and adopt. Yeah, I know your
God.
blood type for some reason.
What?
I
What
don't
is
even-
it
Bug
then?
sign.
I don't even know what my own blood type is. I would like to do a knowledge check on Bug's age and date of birth.
Yeah,
And
is
Star
this
Chart.
something this is something you looked at one time, or are you making it up?
Oh, I must have looked at it when I represented the boy in court.
Did you?
I must. This is why I'm rolling a knowledge check.
Intuition plus academics to see if you scrolled through it on the paper. You were having, yeah, your life is bad.
My life sucks.
I got
man.
one hit.
You got one hit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that Alfie's 17,
Oh, shit. I was
Yeah.
gonna offer
and you know
the-
that Alfie is going to be 18 this year.
That's all you know.
that tracks.
Yeah, you're like a Aries. Anyway,
I'm not,
we,
but okay.
You know, this ain't you know locker room talk like I thought we were gonna have when all the ladies
Well,
went
you're
to
the one
sleep.
that brought it up, and like I don't want to have locker room talk with you. You're weird.
No,
and, like,
we're not
kinda
weird.
gross.
We're roommates and we have fun together and we're
No,
going
we
on this
don't.
big adventure.
We've never had fun the entire
Well, why?
time we've known
Why
each
wait?
other.
Why not start now?
Because you're horrible.
Tell me more.
About what?
Why are you saying I'm horrible?
You take my money. You.
Can't you see that I'm in pain and I take your money because I
Deserve your money.
I need something to fill the hole in my heart that was
So you
shot
make my
through me
life
by
miserable? Damn,
uh,
dude, go get a therapist.
Yeah, Bug, why don't you learn about loss?
Yeah, Bug.
I've learned a lot about loss in the past month. Thank you very much.
I got you out of prison, and in it,
Barely. You
Together.
also got yourself out of prison because of that.
yeah. Well, sometimes life gives you these lemons that you never know will make the sweetest of lemonades. And
Like your parents being in a
like
concentration
yeah,
camp.
Yeah,
like your
right?
parents getting taken away due to your own negligence and the poor decision making that you made to get yourself into juvenile detention in the first place. Now,
Yeah, the
I,
same job
with-
that you were on.
with my perfect sense of eloquation,
My
have gotten
God.
you off scot-free and a little
I'm
bit
not
of
off
respect.
scot-free.
Why not?
Because I'm here with you. The guy who's like child stealer.
I think that's a little bit of the pot
I
calling the
still
kettle
cheer
black.
the children.
I mean, sure, but you're the one that got caught with it, so like.
Look,
I'm a
just
victim
trying
in
to
all of
I'm trying to
this.
bury the hatchet. I'm trying to bury the knife. I'm trying to dig a little hole and take a dump in it and forget about all of
I
our
don't really
our
want you to
past
do any
troubles.
of those things.
Look, this is all the kinds of stuff that you have to do on the trail, and the best
We're
kind
not
of
on a trail. We are on the
we're
BQE.
all on the trail of life. This is a metaphor. I'm trying to give you some sage advice from an elder, and
There's
maybe a
absolutely
little bit
nothing
of something
sage.
that you might appreciate for the days ahead.
How old is
Now,
Galahad?
Galahad,
You said somewhere in
It's
his
like-
30s.
yeah, he's doing
I want
fine.
to know everybody's sign.
Now, one day you'll come to appreciate these moments as
No, I
they
won't.
built character and made you
I'll
a
appreciate
stronger
them when they're
man.
done and I've forgotten about them.
And until that time, I'm gonna be right by your side,
I
buddy.
hate this.
You arrive at Victory Auto Records.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So as you're on your way through Victory Auto Records, it is still the daytime. You pass through.
Really?
Well, yeah, it was like 4 o'clock. You were driving around. I think we're
Well,
getting.
what-
Isn't it the
But it's
winter?
January.
I guess you're right.
February.
It's getting like. Okay, so we're pushing like 6 o'clock.
We
It's
are
getting
no
pretty
longer
dark.
the truck riddle.
You're right. We're getting a little what?
Never mind.
Okay, you're right. You're right. It was something like 6 o'clock. It's getting
It's a
dark.
long detour.
And
Well, yeah, I had to show him all my conquests.
That's important.
you see passing through from the Myrtle Wyckoff citizen zone down into the Caribbean Kings area. It just suddenly gets a lot darker. It's not destitute. There are just less lights out. Just less utilities in general. The streets are just a little more bumpy, but not crazy. It's definitely traversable. There's people walking around outside. Some of them are cooking. Some of them are just hanging out on stoops. People going for walks here or there. And as you start approaching Victory Auto Wreckers, you see a bunch of people kind of like huddled around, sort of like maybe like half a block away from it. And when your car starts coming up, they sort of walk into the middle of the street, and one of them puts a hand up, and they start approaching the vehicle. Daggerknife, I'm going to say that you're like kind of coming too, but you're really groggy. I'm going to give you like a -8 on anything you try to do because you're really groggy.
I was gonna just ask, is the chameleon suit like always on? Can I turn it
Nah, you have to,
so
like,
my
flip.
face is off?
You have to pull it like a hood over your
Well, I
head
just
to
mean
do it.
like if I'm not, do I have to take it off to be visible?
No.
Okay. I just
otherwise,
wanna be
it's
visible.
a white, like, stark
Yeah.
jumpsuit. It's
I just
really
want
easy
them to
You know,
see
like
that
those
I'm with these
reflective
people.
Ones?
Yeah.
So they start approaching the car. They're wearing just like pretty normal clothes. Like one's wearing a bomber jacket and jeans. The other one's wearing like a jersey underneath, like another heavy coat. You know. One of them approaches the front of the car, leans over the driver's seat, and it's like, "Hey, where are you going down this street, middle of the night?"
Looking for LA.
Now with me.
Yeah, friends in the back. She's kind of beat up.
They flash, like one of their eyes like rotates and a little light pops out of it, and they look at you and they're like, "Oh, all right, yeah, okay, we got the call. And you two are the friends?"
Sure.
Sure I am.
Pulls
Love
out-
being called
pulls out a
that.
data pad with the AR display and is like, "Can you fill in your information on this?" And it's just like name, birthday.
Oh, he's a
Alright.
minor.
He's got-
I'll
he's
fill
got
it
the
out
birthday.
for him.
No,
I'm
I
his
can fill
gu-
out
I'm
my
his
own
legal
name
guardian.
and birthday. You don't even know my birthday.
You got
I'm about to take a peek.
I just need name, date, citizen number, and if we could get com code numbers.
I don't have a com.
What do you mean you don't have a com code? You're a teenager. Teenagers love com codes. I love.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I love them too, but it's gone.
Would your like dad take it away from you?
No, he's not my dad.
Your best friend then.
Not even that either. He's my colleague.
Love her.
Stop it!
All right, I guess that's weird. But just then put
Oh
down,
God, why are you like this?
put down what you got, and you put down what you got. All right, and we'll let you through.
All right.
I want to cross-examine this man.
Okay,
God,
sure.
stop.
Go for it. This man's leaning over. There's like 4 other people that are
I
like
fill it
surrounding the
out.
car.
So you
Do you want to perceive? You want to look at him?
yeah, I want to know why I gotta give him my fucking comm information.
All right. So how do you want to do this? You want to give me empathy plus intuition? You want to give me perception plus intuition, or do you want to talk to him? Each one will give you different things. Perception plus intuition will just tell you if you see any like guns on him or something. Empathy, intuition, you can maybe see what he's thinking.
I want to see what he's thinking. I want to do empathy plus intuition.
All right, good.
All right, I will. It's 3 hits.
3 hits. LA is as you heard, is a underboss, if that is their real name and not a location. And as a result, maybe they're just trying to get some information out of the people that are coming to try to visit LA, so that they know who's visiting LA.
All right.
It's
Put
just
up a
that
thumbs
simple.
up.
I mean, this is a syndicate, not a gang anymore. They're trying to keep records
All
of
right.
strangers who show up.
That's fine. Well, I'll
Trying
write
to
down some
drink
bits.
all this wine.
They take the data pad, put it
I'm
away.
getting
They
stun
wave you
damage, am I
through, and you
right?
drive the half a block up to Victory Auto Wreckers. Now, Victory Auto Wreckers has one gigantic garage. It's one of those places with like big, sort of like, what do you call it? Like the
Wacky
riveted
waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
It's dead in the corner and hasn't been used for a long time. But there's like
Aw.
riveted metal walls with barbed wire over it. Probably goes like 12 feet high. There's one little like office in the front, a door going in there, and one gigantic garage. You pull up out front of the place. There's no cars kind of anywhere on this block other than like a couple of SUVs down at the corner you came from. What do you do?
Guess I part.
Daggerknife, you could walk if you had somebody's shoulder.
I'm very
You want the
little.
boy?
Yeah, somebody carry me.
I'll
Except
carry him.
I say something like.
All right, Galahad
Okay, I'm
reaches
big
an
and
arm
strong,
under
yeah.
your waist and picks you up, Daggerknife.
Don't
you a
forget
knee?
my bag.
I grabbed the bag with my left hand.
Everything,
right.
get everything out of the car.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the kids out of the car.
Yes, this car's
I
about
can't
to
carry
be
them all.
recorded.
bud. Can you do me a favor?
I can't carry the kids.
All right. Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna have
shit,
to
I
make a
did
couple
that.
trips. Let's leave the kids. You stay with the car. I'll take it Daggerknife inside, and then I'll
Alright.
come
Put
get
me
the kids.
somewhere that
So you go
my,
into the
nep-
you go into
my
the
niece
office
can
room.
see me.
You go into the office room.
Yeah.
All right, when you go into the office room, you just see like a bunch of travel brochures that have never been haven't been used in a long time. A
Dusty.
couple chairs that haven't been sat in, dusty. But there is a front desk with a bunch of security monitors up and some security scans, like picking up AI displays, like picking up different information about people, and a young man with his like sitting back, his legs up, looking at a data pad. You come in, he looks up, and he's like, "Oh man, Simone, you're not looking so good," and you recognize that this is Freddy.
Freddie, I do not feel good either.
Well, shit, you get like shot up or something?
No. It was merely just the tax on my body from using my spectacular psychic abilities.
You gotta show me how to get those one day. I was playing Jenga with my friend, and I can't beat him for fucking shit. You gotta
Oh,
show me how
do
to
not
that
play
stuff.
Jenga against me. I will whoop you with every single little stick.
That's what I'm saying. I just want you to teach me how to whoop people with Jenga. I can't win Catan. Might as well win Jenga. Anyway, LA's in the back. I think just like hanging out, eating cake or something.
Okay, I will get a little more of my wits first.
So you walk in the back and you see that
Oh, no.
Victory Auto Wreckers, and it's one just giant
Someone
yard
text Taylor,
with the
get the
garage
ETA.
going into like the garage taking up a lot of space, then opening up in the back. Inside, there's a bunch of like steel sculptures that somebody made, kind of crowded into one side of the corner, and just like piles and piles of like smashed cars, crushed cars, and then a few like other like parts strewn about, maybe a few cars that are being worked on. But it's just like a big open lot full of junk and stuff being turned into not junk. There's over to the right, you see a sort of like at the back of the garage, there's an open area where a garage door is open, and you see a few other people over there fiddling around with something on a big broad table. And you recognize a person who has two cyber dogs, a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, tall socks with dreads, also standing at the front of the table looking over at something.
First order of business, I admire the sculptures.
Yeah, they're nice. They're abstract. They're weird. Lots of like jagged edges
you
and then
carrying me
rounded
still?
rounded spots.
I
they're,
am.
they're colored in candy colors, like spray painted in like really
Oh.
like yellows and greens and reds. Some of them are really big. Clearly need some machinery to do them. Some of them are small.
Wow.
Yeah.
Am I still unable to stand?
I think you're still unable to stand.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, we're come.
I feel like I shouldn't interrupt them.
All right. So you want to take a sit for a while?
Yeah, I think I wanna
There's
text
some
a
there's some
nephew.
like park, like not park, like patio chairs just around.
Yeah, I want to take a sit and text a nephew, see where she's at.
Oh, Denephew's like, oh, I'm on my way. I stole Mom's bike. I said I have to take a shit and I have to go far away for it.
It needs to be on bike.
So I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm going. I said I was going to the White Castle so I could shit in the White Castle bathroom, but I actually went the other way entirely. I think she saw me go the other way entirely, but I'll just say that I went to a different bathroom. But you'll have to help me think of the bathroom, okay?
Okay, I want to do some kind of thing where like I use my kinesis of my kinesics.
Yeah.
Yeah, my control of my body to like be really, I'm slumping in the chair. I want LA to see me and be like, oh, I get why you're not talking to me.
Because you're
yet."
feeling shitty.
Yeah.
So you want to like really project that. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So Tyler,
I just feel like
coming
I'm
back
in
to you
trouble
now.
if I don't have the money.
Billy is going like David Bowie, Papa Roach, Linkin Park.
Mashup.
I want these. Do you think they'll have these records?
Absolutely, Billy. I promise you they'll have all of those
Do
records.
they have
and
Black
more.
Eyed Peas?
Yes, they will have
Do
the
they
Black
have the
Eyed
CD
Peas.
before they made the one song?
They will have. You know who I think
Not
they're really.
that.
How
Like-
do you feel? I just want to know about Mason Ramsey.
Mason Ramsey. He's my favorite Walmart celebrity.
He is. Well, guess what? I can get for you.
What can you get for me?
I can get you. What if I said a signed CD from Mason Ramsey?
He almost crashes the car.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
as
no,
he's
we're not gonna
driving,
want that.
He wheels it up and goes, "You could give me a signed one,
I could.
signed by him,
By him,
and maybe you as well."
maybe me as well.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
The only thing you have to do for me, Robert, is
Yeah.
not
anything.
say anything the rest of the ride.
But I can say other words.
Ooh, no, no words are good. None of the words. We don't want any words.
Okay. What about numbers?
Ooh, you know what? I don't think numbers either.
Colors?
Colors are bad. Yep, colors are bad for me, I think. Ooh, don't guess anything else, because then you won't get your signed CD. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's good.
He starts driving a lot slower. Out of just not like creepily slow, but just out of just pure sadness. You arrive though. And the same thing happens to you. He starts sweating, turns at you, and like as he wants to say something, but doesn't say anything. And one of the same person walks up to the side of the car, and they go, "Yeah, so what are you doing driving down this street this time of night?" And Billy looks at the person and goes, he mouths Mason Ramsey CD.
yeah. Did they pick up on that?
Roll
They're
luck. Roll luck.
Okay.
One
just a
dice.
one,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Let's roll one
Okay.
dice.
Great. Let's just see. They are.
Ooh, get a glitch.
No.
What a glitch.
What'd you get?
Glitch.
So it's a critical glitch. Let's pop
Yeah.
that critical glitch
Put
up
that
here one
graphic
more
on the
time.
screen.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, he turns back. He goes, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
No. Hi. I'm Taylor. It's so nice to meet you. I extend my hand.
He takes a gun out with one hand, and then he grabs and holds her in the other. Fine to meet you. That's good. Can you explain why this person over here was comparing me to a caricature that I really don't appreciate?
No. You don't understand. He is just a really, really big fan of Mason Ramsey, right? Okay. Famous country singer. Are you a fan by any chance? Mason Ramsey.
Roll luck.
One for me. No hits. Okay.
He goes, "Mason Ramsey. That's that Walmart guy.
Yeah.
Walmart killed my whole family."
No. Okay. Shit. Okay. Hi. I am Taylor Tyler. Right? I'm Taylor Tyler. I'm famous. I'm so sorry for my monkey. He is not really affiliated with me. Don't worry about him
Alright.
at all. I have nothing to do with him. You can have him when I'm done with this, right?
This guy?
Yes, you can have him.
All right. What are you doing though?
I have to meet some friends
Okay.
in the back. Did you see them come through? There was a young one driving, guy in a cowboy night hat,
10-gallon helmet.
10-gallon helmet, old person, Daggerknife.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're friends with them?
I am friends with them.
All right. Okay, that's cool. So normally we ask for your data and stuff and some money if we don't know you, but we'll take this guy. That's fine.
Yeah, you can have him. Yes.
Wow.
Do we have the car too?
No. Just him.
All right. Well, you can't leave the car here.
Oh, but we need that. Is there a place I can park it? Just like leave it for a second, please.
All right. He points the gun at the guy and goes, "Park the car over there." And he just turns around. And he like goes,
Yeah.
parks over there, and then as you step out of the car, mouths at you. Mason Ramsey CD gives a double thumbs up.
And I give back a.
Yeah, and then you hear a struggling noise as somebody's wretchedly being pulled out of a car, and says no. It says no noise.
Oh yeah.
Wretched.
And
Okay.
he like throws me the
He
keys.
he throws you the keys.
Thank you. Okay. See ya. Bye bye. I'll get you the CD. I promise. We'll go on that date.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you wander through into
Yes.
Victory Auto Records. Yeah. You wander in, and the person with their feet up looks at you. Is like, all right. And you can wander through, and you see Daggerknife over here slumped. You see, but you pass in front of the car that Bug is in before you go inside.
So I get to say hi to my good friend Bug.
You can if you want, or you can pretend you didn't see Bug and go right inside.
I don't look at her.
I don't care.
Okay, so you wander inside. Daggerknife is sitting in the corner looking positively wretched. And Galahad, what are you
Perfectly
doing?
aware of your movement.
Well, I've been trying to whisper to Daggerknife, like, so, like, can I leave you here and, like, go get those kids? Or, like, is this the safe house that we're staying at? Or, like, where, are you going to talk to LA? Or, like, what's the deal?
And I'm like, I would really rather not let too many people know that we have all these kids in the car. But if the car is inside the safe house, it's safe for the kids, right?
Which is the safe house?
It's the whole facility. Yes.
And
Okay.
it's okay for the car to be. Everything's okay.
LA knows about the kids. It's the one who hooked up the job. Maybe doesn't know about the kids. Maybe didn't know what the job was. Just
So this
knew.
is when you show up, Taylor.
Yeah, I'm just like I walk in.
This is
and I'm
all
like,
very.
I'm
This is
pretending
all
to be
very
sick.
illuminating. I'm finding
I am
out a lot
sick.
about you and your relationships, and that makes me
Hello?
feel closer to you.
Hi. Yes, I'm back. Hey, what the fuck is going on?
We finished the mission.
Did you?
Almost.
Did you? Because what the fuck are you right now? I know that we still have these 3 kids. Jeremy's in jail. I just gave a
Yeah,
man
that's
to the
his
guy
own fault.
outside.
Also,
I
you left
wiped
before
nose
we even got
blood
the third
off
kid.
my
I
Like,
nose and
paid.
flicked
what
the
makes
shoe.
you think you're gonna get paid for 3 whole kids when you only
I'm
got 2?
getting paid for 3 whole kids because it was like Jeremy was there and Jeremy's like me. It's fine. Jeremy was extremely helpful.
Yes. Well, I hope that Jeremy says he's just like you in court, and this works out great. for
Oh,
you.
Jeremy won't be going to court. It's fine.
What's that mean?
Nothing.
That noise, it's just baked into the background audio. Don't worry about
Oh. I literally was like,
it. No, the cops aren't showing up. So as you're arguing, and talking about this, LA walks up with a couple of dogs. These dogs are pit bulls with some cybernetic legs on the front, one lower cybernetic jaws, some steel over the head. They look a little bit like that other dog that you jammed, except these are much bigger and they look a lot meaner and sadder. They both are have chains and choke collars around LA's arm. She walks over in her flip-flops, long socks, her Hawaiian outfit, and
you sit up.
and says, "Okay, Daggerknife, so are these the people that need to be saved?"
Yes, and one is in the car.
All right, so 4 total.
Can I whisper to you in your ear?
Goes, yeah, turns around in such a way that the dogs are on the other side, and then leans forward.
The job that you have hooked up with me is a kidnapping job. So there's also 3 unconscious minors.
Like coal miners, or
Children, teens.
where are they from?
I don't know.
No, like where'd you steal them from?
Classified.
Goes, all right, whatever. Not from around here though.
No.
Oh, then I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's whatever.
No, oh my God, rich people, stupid places.
Yeah.
You would never go
Yeah,
there.
that's fine.
God, I hate them.
Like citizen zones.
Yes, for
Who gives
sure,
a
for
fuck
sure.
then?
Rich.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Are they,
There
like,
are.
all in
Let
one
me tell you.
sack, or
When
you
we
got 'em in-
whisper one more thing, they're so ugly. Don't tell anyone we have them.
All right. Are they all in like one burlap sack, or you got like
they're
3 sacks each?
they're all in a sort of a mucus pile.
Yo, Ruben, get the sacked up kids in here right now. And Ruben goes, sacked up what? Sacked up kids.
Love that song.
All right. Ruben goes, all right. And he starts walking out front. LA then goes, okay, so I guess like, am I keeping the kid? How long am I keeping the kids?
They could stay. We destroy the car. You would have to get out of the car.
That sounds good.
We'll be taking them with us to go finish. We just.
Give me all the information.
We just. We can't drop off the packages until later tonight.
All right, so you're hanging out tonight, and then that's it.
We just hang out until 11 o'clock, 11:30.
Oh, so you're not. I thought you were staying for a while.
I could come back if you want to hang out.
No, it's just like usually when you say like safe house, I assume you mean like
Oh,
people gotta stay for like a month
We
or
just
something.
need to kick it for a little bit. We just
Oh.
got sick of driving around a stolen car.
Oh, then no problem. Just give me like 500 to crack the car. Then we're good.
Oh,
I
yes,
actually
actually,
thought
my.
you were saying like
Oh.
safe house, like they're gonna stay here and hide from the cops for like a while.
No, they're not using my connections for this. I have no notoriety.
Oh, okay. So it's like, yeah.
I got my own apartment. I had to hang out with my cat.
I'll crush the car for like 500, and like if it's got some parts that we can reuse, I'll give you a discount on that. Is that good?
Oh, that sounds great.
As for the kids, like you're not feeding them nothing off my table.
No,
I got like 3
I
ice cream
dare.
cakes in there, and that's
no,
not for
no,
kids.
no, that's not for.
Fudgy the whale. Just
Nah, I'm not getting
Oh,
them.
Yeah, I got
shit.
one Fudgy the Whale. And you
LA,
would love to know what the other ones I've got on.
LA, sir, if I might be so
This
bold.
is my new
howdy.
friend who I don't know very well, but is nice.
Is he?
I look at him like.
Howdy. We fed the kids very well before they came, so there's no worry that we'll be eating your food. Don't worry.
there's.
Okay.
No.
My gorgeous friend here has brought the money.
Oh, you're.
Surprise.
Yes, it's
That's
so
good.
nice.
You look like someone who has a lot of money. I get it.
I
That's
don't.
500. That's 500.
Pay up, dude. You weren't here.
Give her the
whole
money.
time.
Fine. I just like.
Give her the
pull it
money.
from in
I
between
gotta
my
do
boobs
some
and
like
hand it to
side
you.
jobs or something.
Uh,
I'm
they-
like, I don't
they-
even have money for
they kiss at you.
bribes.
And then they sniff the money,
I shudder.
and then they put it, and then she
They
puts
like
it
it.
in her front pocket. Goes, all right. I guess that's enough to get some ice cream cake for all of you.
It's a nice cake.
Is it Cookie Puss?
And just with that, it goes,
No!
that's one. You got 2. You'll
Hell
never
yeah.
guess the third one.
Is it Cookie Opus?
It's a
That's
printed
one of-
photograph
Is it
of
the
a
turkey?
birthday party.
Good guess, but that's not what it is.
There's like a turkey,
Are you just
right?
like here now? You shut up. You're like, it's a cookie puss. It goes,
I was told to get out of the car,
it goes,
so.
you'll never fucking guess what the next one is. Let's go eat them. You go. It was a football.
Oldies.
None of us are jocks, so.
You go. I'm a jock.
I meant us.
We're all jocks here.
Oh, yeah.
right.
same.
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's
We
not
play
so
Settlers of Catan. It's not weird.
Yeah.
No, in
that a
fact, we
jock
got
game?
enough to play all
100%.
together right now.
So they take all of the sacks of children, and then they kind of like take the
Sorry,
sacks
that's your set.
and they like kind of pin them to the top of some of the like the sharp artwork, and they're just like hanging and dangling there. One of them's moving a little bit, squirming, but you
I'm-
gagged him good.
Okay, good.
And what do? You got like 6 hours to go.
Played dominoes with what's his name?
Yeah, who
Freddie.
eats some cake?
Should
I
we
eat
like
the
go
cake.
check on Jeremy? Like see what the situation is with
Well,
Jack?
that's,
really
that's
have to
your
rest.
deal.
No, that's
no
your
one
problem.
No one
in
cares.
fact,
We're
he
gonna
only implicates you in this
Dude,
whole
are
thing.
you
Yeah.
kidding me? Take control of one of these people. Flip your hair and make them come with you.
No.
I can't go. I have to sleep.
Yeah, and I want to eat this cake. In
What
fact,
about Dr. Ajax?
Yeah, I want cake.
Oh, true. Yeah, if someone wants to drive me to my other friend's house and then back here
Yeah, should
later.
we
Where's
fix
your other
Daggerknife?
friend's house?
He lives in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he does live in the
He
neighborhood.
does.
He lives in the back of a hospital.
He might have a
What's
I
that
want-
hospital in Bushwick? Not Wyckoff.
Jamaica.
Oh, shit.
Is that it?
Woodhole?
No, there's another one. I don't remember, but there is a hospital nearby here.
there's one on Stanhope Street.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't remember what it's called though.
I think it's the Wyckoff Medical Center.
No, I'm not talking about that one. It doesn't matter. There is a hospital around here, and it's the one you work at. No, it's not Woodhull. It's not Woodhull. It's not Wyckoff.
Yes.
There's another one I'm thinking of. Don't worry about it. Do you want? What?
I would love
drive
medical attention.
You gonna drive him over?
I mean, we gotta
Should we
destroy
all
the car.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but you got this car.
Yeah.
It's a police
We need my
car.
new
What the
car.
fuck is this car?
It's
a new car.
giant police
Yeah, what the
car
fuck
on
is
little
this
wheels.
car?
Beggars can't be fucking choosers. I'm not the one who stole the car. I bought it like a
True.
regular
was-
person getting the
It was
fucking
painted with spray
car.
paint.
Okay.
Yeah, like
It
wait,
looks
can I
great.
get another can I get a description of this car again?
It's fine. It's a police cruiser. It doesn't have the lights on it. It's covered in spray paint, and it has regular minivan tires that aren't weird like big tires.
Miss LA, how do you
It's
feel
an
about
SUV.
this?
It's an SUV cruiser.
How do you feel about this cruiser in your house right now?
Well, the cruiser's not in the house. The cruiser's
outside.
like parked up front.
Parked
Chill
on the
out.
street.
How
well,
how
Alright,
would you, if I can ask a wise person of the streets as you, how would you feel if you saw this
Bug
car
does
driving
Is that
around?
accent real?
Oh, I mean like stim patches and shit.
It says
Fuck
real.
with other people.
Yeah, of course.
Seems
Stun,
fake, like you got a voice
neurostun.
modulator or something.
No, I would
That
never do
kamikaze
that.
shit,
That's
I
a nice
bet to
piece of
that
tech. Can I
too.
see it? You got one?
No,
of those?
you can't take this off of me.
So you do got
Anyway.
a voice modulator.
No,
you
I
get
don't know
rid
what
of
you're
drugs.
talking about.
Okay, cool. So we have to go
Starts
now. Actually, I'm
pulling
so
on your
sorry. We
hand
are
and
very
like,
late.
What grade where
Wait,
is
where are
this?
you going? I'm not driving you anywhere.
Well, I think
To the hospital with our friends.
No, you can stay here.
Yes, I just hate this.
Someone actually has to actually watch these fucking kids, so no, you're staying here.
Someone's staying here.
Can
Yeah,
I
you've
for
been
once
gone
go with
forever.
everyone?
Wait, can someone? Oh yeah.
Stick Galahad here.
Literally,
I don't
we're
want her
all
to
getting
come, she's
one
annoying.
drive skill when we level up.
How about you get like Ruben to take it,
Oh, true.
and you all stay here.
Well, anyone can come with me if they want.
Ruben's leaning back, having eaten too much of the football, and he's like, "Oh man, I got too much
Honestly,
sitting."
wait, you should come with me
Why should I go?
so that we can manipulate Ajax into giving us drugs. And not just for us to use, like the neuro patches. I'm like low on my like offensive
You
drug
need me?
weapons.
Do in your voice though.
I would love. Come here. I'm laying. I'm like
Do I like have to
Taylor.
introduce you?
Taylor. Come here. Come here. And I whisper. This is an exaggeration. I would love if you came with me. Ajax is very charismatic.
I
but-
need for you to use like 30 or 40% less words. Because this is like not a good
You-
use of my time.
should help me get more drugs from him. You can have some of them too.
Oh, well then yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
and I might even let you come over and smoke weed with me and my cat.
That is fully not necessary
Okay.
and not a perk.
Thank God, I don't
But
really want to
sure.
do that.
All right,
Yes,
so you two and
yes.
Ruben go.
Okay.
Ruben, who ate too much cake, is like, "I gotta do something now. I got all this cake in me."
Yeah, gotta
Classic.
gotta work it out through sitting
I've
and
had
driving.
none of the cake. Yeah.
He likes to
Um,
kick his legs up and down to get like gas break, gas break, gas break, just to get a good workout.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we take
Efficient.
you
Nice.
pop in the
Okay,
car, you grab
yeah.
our Dr. Ajax. It's not that long. It's like 5-minute drive. And then you come
You're
up to the
also
hospital.
carrying me up the stairs.
The hospital's lights are off. The sign turned around. It says closed on it. But in the back, the little place where the laundry used to be, it's got a tin roof and some lights. You can just smell the mist and perfumes of all these plants, and you can hear the music, the techno beat going off from inside this place. That is Dr. Ajax's spot.
Wow.
Wow.
It doesn't have a door. It has a curtain that you pull open.
Oh man.
Okay.
I go in leg
It's
first.
like the like bead thing, and you like move, yeah.
Yeah. It's got plastic sheeting and then a bead.
I turn, I'm like this, wait, watch, this is our thing. And I go, and I put my leg through it and then the rest of my body through it. So he knows it's me.
So I walk through like a person.
Yeah.
Ruben's
Okay.
like, I'm just gonna work out by slamming the gas in the brake.
Okay.
Tight.
Dr. Ajax turns around, pops the music off, and is like, "Well, shit, you walked your way here? I thought you weren't gonna meet up with me after all
Well,
this. I gotta say, I'm vibing a lot harder than I was before, my friend.
That's
It's
what I like
nighttime.
about you, my
and
friend.
who are you?
Oh.
Tyler. Hi. Have you heard of me?
Let's roll a dice on that. Yep,
You
see,
might have.
my screen does lock up now. It sucks. Yeah, I seen you in the pictures. You did that one with what was it? With Ron Jeremy, like his clone, but they made it twice as big.
No, I'm
wasn't.
I swear that's where I saw you
You
from.
are thinking of Tyler Taylor. I have seen this video.
Taylor. You're pretty too, though. Don't knock yourself short. You could do it with that guy.
I didn't sell myself short.
You could do it with that guy. I'm just saying. So, what do you want? You want me to spray you with some of this stuff? He picks up just a bottle. He's like,
Maybe later.
okay, that's all right. He walks over and pulls down like a hose and sucks into it and blows out some smoke, and then he blows it all over this row of like hydroponic plants and turns back around, picking up a bass guitar, and he's like, all right, so what are we doing? And he starts twanging on the bass guitar a little bit while talking to you.
I has a couple things.
Did we date? Did we date ever?
Looks at you and goes, nah, I'd remember you. You got a real distinctive nose.
I am ruined for the next 45 minutes.
Is there medicine? Wait, I would know about medicine.
Yeah.
From being
Yeah.
overtaxing my powers.
Yeah.
What would it be?
For the physical stuff, yeah, you need a balm. You need
little
you
third
maybe
eye
you need some rest, maybe
tiger
some
balm.
painkillers, and just general just wellness stuff. This is off of Drain is the one place where bullshit medicines do really well.
Nice.
So he's like, so what's it? You said you overexert your psychic energy, right?
I did. I need to realign and revive.
Here's what you do. Sit down in that chair,
I do
but put
it.
your legs up on this cushion.
I do it.
So you're down, but your legs
I
are up.
motion.
He picks up a crystal out from his pants. He pops it right in between your head. He flicks it, and it vibrates a bit. Then he takes a fork, and he says, "Hold this in your hand." Okay. All right. And then he starts moving the bass guitar really close and starts slamming it, and the fork starts vibrating.
I feel it. I feel it, man.
You feel it, and then he takes another hit from the hose. He blows it right in your face. And let's roll medicines.
Wow.
Am I just fucking here?
Yeah, you're watching all this happen, but you're into it, right, Daggerknife? All right. All right. I roll a body.
I'm just
So I got 1 hit on the medicine check.
Nice.
Wait, while this
plus
is-
willpower plus 1.
while this is happening, am I looking around? Can I just take a couple things?
Yeah, give me palming plus finesse at plus 2 because
Okay.
he is vibing. Right
Yeah,
now.
he seems.
2 hits.
2 hits. You heal 2 physical damage.
Cool. Okay, now I have a less of a penalty.
Palming plus finesse. Plus finesse.
You heal 2 physical damage.
I can live with
and
this.
you heal your 2 stun.
I
two
got
stun as
6
well.
hits.
You got 6 hits.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you spot a plastic trunk that has in Sharpie drugs written on it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I want that.
You want to just grab a shitload
Yeah, I'm
of
just
it
gonna need that.
and just
yeah.
pop it in your bag?
I mean, I'm wearing my big fur coat. I
Okay,
just
so-
kind of put it in my fur
You're
coat.
taking as much as you can.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I sort
But
of.
not looking. You're just grabbing.
No, yeah, it's just whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm giving Dr. Ajax a massage.
Yeah.
You know, we're both. It's reciprocal vibing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Ajax. While I'm here, a recent job has put me low on Neurostun 8 patches.
Yeah.
You got any lying around?
Yeah, of course I got some lying around. What do you think I am? Somebody who doesn't deal in military grade narcotics?
That's what I was talking about.
Come on, look at me.
Oh, birds of a feather.
Yeah,
vibing
fuck together. All right. All right. So
I'm just
I got a patch for 120. I got 2 patches for 240. 3 patches though, 350. That's $10 off, my friend.
Ooh,
I don't know if we actually have that right now. I'm
So
so
true.
sorry. We're actually a little low on funds because we just did a really big job. We are waiting for our money to come through, but is there any way that just
I will
this
go on
time,
a spending spree when I get the pay.
just
Wait,
this
so how are you gonna
time-
pay me for the treatment, my good man?
Well,
Listen, for now, how about we say this? How about the treatment free just now, right? It's an investment because what Daggerknife can do for you, no one else can. Have you seen Daggerknife?
Charm plus persuasion.
Absolutely.
I wink and do the shut
Yeah.
too.
No one else can do this for you.
What the fuck? No hits off of 12 die?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
How much is the treatment today?
Give me roll the loyalty plus connection of Dr.
Oh.
Ajax.
No hits either.
I think a cool $1,000 will do it.
This is the problem.
You're
Do
showing up to Dr.
you-
Ajax's place while I'm full of vibes.
I
then
know.
you vibe right back with me. I play my bass guitar at you, and then
Oh,
what do? You
with a
don't pay me
blessing.
shit.
I just, you know what? Money is just such a
I get it.
archaic
It's a social
form of
construct.
currency.
However, because you got something else from me,
I have some primo deep weed that I could.
buddy. I got deep weed
I know.
everywhere. You got something else for me? Something to trade?
Dr. Ajax, is there anything else we could give you?
All right, you get a call.
I don't have
1
anything
second.
else. Oh,
You get a call.
me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Aunt. I'm at Victory Auto Wreckers, and you're not around, and it's making me uncomfortable because there's a dog that keeps staring at me, and there's a bag that's attached to a statue that's wiggling a lot. So I would like to leave. There's also a cowboy who keeps looking at me, and there's a teenager who I think might beat me up because teenagers are evil.
Yes,
Not
the
wrong.
nephew, you are an angel. I love you.
I love you. I love you. Did you get me all those treats I requested?
I sure did.
boy.
But I will have to deliver them tomorrow. I'm still at therapy.
Oh, where's therapy?
Maybe I'll recommend you another time.
Okay, I've just
but
got this big thing that
if
you said was valuable.
hand it very discreetly to the teenager who's there.
The teenager might beat me up and break it. Here's what I'll do. I'll put it on the floor, and then whoever wants it can have it.
Can you put it under a chair?
Okay, I'll put it under a chair. That's fine.
Under a what?
A chair.
All right, so I guess I'm
I
not.
don't
Gonna,
want some.
so I guess I'm not gonna see you, and it's gonna be sad.
If you hang out there for another little bit, I will see you.
Okay,
but
I'll go under a chair too. And then hang up. Yeah. So what are you doing with Dr. Ajax? What are you doing now?
I will. Listen, man. I'm about to get this big payday. But I haven't for a little while.
All
What
right,
if?
all
What
right,
if?
All right. You know I'm gonna add 50% interest on this.
Listen. What if I give you the payment for the session and
1,000.
Yes, and you just maybe remember how difficult it was.
Are you offering any discounts?
Well, I'm offering a discount of 50% on top because you're gonna pay me later. I feel. We go back a long way, Daggerknife. You can't do this to me. Picks up the guitar, the bass guitar, starts playing a sad riff.
Do you want Psyche?
Oh, do you want an advertisement?
Oh.
For Dr. Ajax Miracle Grow formula combined
Bass
with
vibes.
drugs and bass vibes,
Yes.
I would love one. I'd love one right now.
You'd love one commercial right now?
That is
Yeah.
a lot more expensive than one
Oh,
I'd love one.
treatment. You might have
I'll
to
get-
throw in some patches.
And what
I'll
was
throw in
that
some
for?
patches. What for?
What was the commercial for? What are you gonna need me to? What are you gonna need? Come on.
Well, treatment's fine. I'll give you treatment if you want.
No.
Maybe some of
I
these
mean,
patches?
What am I making a commercial for?
Well, of course, I've got my hydroponics here. That's good for your soul. I got my crystals. That's good for your mind. I got drugs. That's good for your body. And I got my bass guitar. That's good for the vibes.
Okay.
So you come at me, you get a full treatment. Think of it as a car detailing, but for your whole chakras, body, life system.
Okay.
And I got mushrooms for your wiener.
Great. That sounds perfect.
Very nice.
So I am gonna make you a commercial right now, and that is gonna reach an audience of millions. Are you
And
ready?
It's
I can't
and
fucking.
the treatment for
And that's and that is 4 patches and the treatment.
Yeah, if it gets engagement, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, she knows how to get engagement.
All right.
How much does Dr. Ajax know about social media? Like, do I actually have to put this on my own channel?
Don't
I
put
feel
the
like
address.
you don't know. I feel like Dr. Ajax could go either way. Dr. Ajax is either deeply
Like,
online or not at
He
all.
really feels
Do
like
you
I'm
want to
about to
check? Do you want to do software plus like logic to see if you can
don't
find
want him
any
to get
presence?
Yeah, because like,
Okay,
I kind
do
of
it.
just want to. I don't
think you
want
would.
this posted anywhere.
Maybe. Who
I want to
knows?
make him a fake commercial.
It's just good vibes, dude.
What is it?
Software plus logic
Software.
or intuition.
Okay, so. One hit.
One hit. You don't really find anything immediately.
Okay. Cool. So I'm just gonna record it.
You like put it on Jeremy's account or something.
Yeah.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
he's got some followers.
He's got some followers.
And he's already in jail, so it's like not a big
It's
deal.
not gonna matter. All right, you want to do this? You want a
yeah.
second?
Yeah. I mean, we could also flip back to someone else if we just want to like.
You want to take a second? All right.
Just like get.
All right. So you both see a child hide under a chair, and you
Yep.
see a big porcelain thing get put under a chair.
Yep. That's it.
That's
I
all
mean,
that's
I
happening.
mean, fucking cookie post.
You are. You're eating some cookie puffs.
Yeah, I'm eating a little bit of a football, and I knew that this child was coming. I did have a chance to talk to Daggerknife for a little while, just about whatever. So I know what's up, but I don't think I really want to engage, especially when Bug's nearby, because I know what Bug will say.
Do you want to scope out that porcelain thing though?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a little eye. I'm gonna look
You
it
gonna
up
go
and
pick it
down.
up, or
No, I just want to look it up and down.
Okay, give me intuition plus perception. From as far away as you are, you got to zoom in with your cyber eyes to see this thing.
Oh, let me give that a little bit of a closer look. Yeah. Yeah, zoom in, and I get a roll of 1 hit.
That's a 1 hit. All right, so you zoom in, and what you see is this is in fact a little urinal, but it's a urinal about a foot long, and it has initialed on it R Mutt.
What?
I think I'm gonna go talk to this child now.
All right.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
You
Oh, and here it fucking comes.
so
you
you
just
walk
can't
up.
shut up and eat your cake. You have to like.
No, I
Harass
gotta
kids.
have it too.
So you start walking
Yeah,
up to this
kids.
child. How big is your gate as you go?
Oh no. This has gotten me in trouble
Widen up
before.
the party.
It's medium wide.
Okay. Yeah, you want to watch this whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You swivel
Oh,
your chair around.
yeah.
You've got the cookie puss on your lap. You
Oh
can just-
yeah.
All right, Galahad. The kid underneath the chair scurries further back behind the chair.
Oh, you don't have to do all that now.
Goes, you're scary. You have a big hat, and you look like
Oh.
a Dark Knight.
No, I'm friendly and kind and
It's not true.
righteous and upstanding.
Fucking sucks.
Okay. What do you want?
Well, my name's Galahad, and you must be friends with Daggerknife.
Daggerknife is. If you're actually friends with Daggerknife, what's Daggerknife's real name?
We can get into that all later. Now, what's your name? I told you what my name is.
My name's the nephew.
Oh, well, hi there, nephew.
Hello. I have 10 fingers in my hands and 9 toes in my feet.
That's great. Now, are you excited to see your aunt?
I'm very excited to see my aunt. Every time I see my aunt, it's the best time of my life.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is when I see her and I get to see her with my eyes.
That's. I bet you're real excited to do that pretty soon, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at her with my eyes and I'm gonna go, oh boy, that's my aunt, and I'm gonna get a big hug, and then we're gonna go pet the cat, and I'm gonna stake some of the cat's hair and put it in my pocket, and then I'm gonna put it on my mom's bed so she gets an allergy attack.
Oh, I bet your aunt would love that. Now, do you want some cake? You want to eat some of this football?
You want some? Do you try to hand him the football? Hand her the football?
Yeah.
So, Finn, she turns around and she reaches forward and like a timid cat, like
Don't do it.
just
Don't do it.
doesn't do it. Leans
Don't
back.
do what?
Don't eat.
She
She
leans
can't
back.
eat the cake? Come on. What kind of heartless child
Is that-
doesn't
is
share
that
the
teenager-
bounty of the food that they're
Teenager-
enjoying
Nah,
themselves?
he's a creep. Don't talk to him anymore.
Teenagers are really scary.
Yeah,
But
he's a
he's
real
scarier
jerk.
'cause
No,
he's
no,
a
no.
bad man.
I'm not a bad man. I'm kind-hearted. Here, eat this cake. I'm sharing it
Don't
with
eat
you.
the cake. You don't know what he's done to it.
She starts crying.
All right, that's
Look
fine.
what you did, Bug.
I didn't do that. You did
upset
that.
a child.
You upset the child.
I didn't know such thing. You had
How
to
old is
butt
she?
in with your big fucking mouth, coming
How old is
along,
she?
saying anything you want.
Oh, 9. 9. I didn't know that.
like you're
It's
doing
9.
this whole thing. Yeah, whatever.
Uh,
My sister's kid. I'm like 75.
It's weird time in the future.
Typical miracles.
Yeah.
It's all good. We're guessing it.
Yes, 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. So, crying in the corner horribly now.
Oh.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault.
I didn't do anything.
Look, the kid made nothing by it. They're upset because they lost their parents. And
Yeah, thanks to him.
What? You killed his parents?
No,
Yeah, he killed my parents.
No, it was a really complicated situation. He's going through a lot. He hasn't really understood the.
Your parents
know.
dead?
Yeah, he killed him.
That's
Give me deception plus charm.
In a way.
Deception plus what?
Plus charm.
Charm.
Deception plus, yeah.
Really?
Do we have a despair
Wait, where's
stat?
deception? I got 1 hit.
She starts crying and scurries away from you, Galahad, shoving the cake at you as she goes. And she grabs the
Oh,
urinal
yeah.
and starts running out the door. Okay. Taylor Tyler, how you feeling? You took a moment, you sat down.
Yeah.
Dr. Ajax is playing a tentative bass line riff.
Okay.
Going like this.
I can
Yes, you sure are.
Right. I can set it up. Tell me if you're ready. I can
Yeah,
set it up.
yeah, yeah.
Give me a second. I'll put the music on.
Do you want any floating objects for special effects?
No.
All right, here we go. Let me double. Okay. Let me. I gotta zoom in on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Okay.
Let me just adjust a little bit better here. Where's that coming from? What was that? What was that music? Hold on 1 second. All right. All the music is off, and now we're coming in with
Okay. Do you have anything like a little sultry?
sultry.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. You ready?
Have it?
yes.
God.
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
shit.
All right. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Okay.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Hey there. You seem a little under the weather. If only you were looking and feeling your best when you met me, Taylor Tyler. Are you tired of feeling tired? Call Dr. Ajax, purveyor of patches, connoisseur of concoctions, and baron of badass bass licks. Call Dr. Ajax and start being that better you. You never know who you might meet.
Wow.
And then as you're doing, he wanders into the shop playing the bass guitar with his tongue like like that. I'm Dr. Ajax. Like, come down to the back room of the hospital through the beads. Through the beads and the plastic curtain.
Oh.
I do free foot massages for the ladies. And with that, goes, now let me see the engagement on that.
Oh,
Immediate.
yeah, no, we're doing really good. I just like pull up, I don't know, like Jeremy's followers or something, and I'm like, look at all of these. These have all seen the
He
video.
goes, oh my God.
Yeah.
400 people? That's amazing. I don't
Yeah.
even know 400 people. All right, here you go. And he hands over 4 neurostun things.
I
He
give
says-
one. I give one to you.
Yeah.
He goes, this is amazing. Okay, well, shit. I'm gonna go in the back room for treat myself for a while. You guys can get out of here.
I shake his hand.
It's very sweaty.
I look at him and I see him. And I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ba-dum-dum-dum.
Okay.
And I like kind of like groove out.
Yeah,
of
and I'm
the
just
curtain.
like fully like pushing you out of the thing. Like, goodbye. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. We have to pick up some snacks.
Excuse me.
All right. And then you go and you find a bodega and you pick up the. What snacks do you need?
I will get a Ritz crackers peanut butter, a cherry Coke, and can can I try to roll to remember what
Yeah,
the third one
logic
is?
plus willpower.
I hope that's okay for me.
Ruben is like sweating profusely. The car smells of musk from him
I
slamming.
didn't get any hits,
Pick
but
a
I'll
thing.
grab some Starburst.
Okay, all right. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Your
It
little
wasn't
Slim
Starburst.
Jims make me
Maybe
deeply
she likes it.
uncomfortable.
What is? Oh my god, I forgot.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay. I hate it.
Hey,
I always forget you can see the
Yeah,
screen.
I can
I
see it,
really
yeah.
forget the.
Yeah,
Hello.
it must be really
Sorry.
distracting being able to see the screen.
Yeah. I feel like a
I hope I
dolphin.
didn't want
I
it.
can turn it so you can, if that'd be
Further.
better. Anyway,
I need
so yeah,
this.
you go buy those things, you drive on back. Now Galahad Bug, they're gonna arrive back. You're gonna find a nephew outside. You can lead a nephew back in. What argument are you two having inside of that?
Well,
Bold of you to assume we would.
I'm pretty pissed off because one, I was called a pervert one more time. Two, I got cake all over me now,
Yeah, it's
football
kind of
flavored.
funny.
And three, the kid took the statue, and now we gotta deal with the consequences. That's no
What do you
good.
mean consequences? It's just a
That was
statue.
payment. No. That was
I mean,
payment.
no, fucking Tyler paid LA. What are you talking about?
That was, there was something for it.
No, not anymore. Now you just got cake all over you, and it's very good.
I'll explain when I arrive.
Okay, but you arrive now.
Okay.
You with the candy, and the nephew saying, "I didn't want Starburst. I don't even remember what I wanted,
I'm
but
sorry,
I know I didn't
It was a assumption.
Didn't have
I wanted a Slim Jim. It's literally the
It was a
opposite
Slim
flavor
Jim.
profile. Thank you, teenager who remembers snacks.
Oh.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my God, they're best friends now. This is my worst nightmare.
Yeah,
That
no one
guy,
wants
you
to be
gotta
friends
stay out
with
for
you.
that guy. That guy, I heard, killed parents, is a pedophile, and he rubbed cake all over his penis.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
lucky
he's a
for
pervert.
you, I have no parents, so no children and no penis.
I love every part of that. I also don't have most of those things. So here's the porcelain thing, and hands you a porcelain urinal that says Armut on it.
Thank you. Thank
And it-
you so much.
Can you give me a sensing plus everyone can do this if they want, but a sensing plus intuition. If you have no sensing though, I'm not gonna let you roll it.
No,
I think
what?
we all got a
Where is that?
sensing.
I got
We
one
got
in it.
one
What about
in
Taylor?
a sensing.
Oh, I don't got that.
A sensing plus plus intuition.
Sorry. Where is a sense? Oh, there. Okay. Plus intuition.
Where
I got
is
one
it?
hit.
I mean, I know I don't have it, but where is it?
Yeah, I got one hit.
And what'd you get, Dennis?
4 hits.
All right, so you just pick up a lot of resonant energy. Dennis, when you see it, you pick up a resonant energy that comes from a lot of collective unconscious belief that this is an important thing. And because that collective unconscious believes it's important, you can imagine like it should exist in a museum or in some kind of capacity, but the resonance of it is almost like a siphon. This is definitely a focus of some kind that seems to absorb collective unconscious energy just because of how important it is. It seems incredibly powerful.
Wow. Thank you, the nephew, so much.
It's
for
fine.
this.
Just don't forget the Slim Jims next time.
You can come over next weekend. We will eat Slim Jims for 1 hour.
And I am going to pet Crystal the cat and feed Crystal the cat a little Slim Jims as
As
a
a
treat.
treat.
Yes. What do you do now?
I want. Well, we don't need to give them the urinal anymore.
No, you don't.
I'm
So we
keeping
just like
this.
have
You're
this?
keeping the urinal, yeah.
Thank you, by the way. I'll give you one of my deep weed 8s.
Oh, you have a huge thing of drugs. Do you want to know what
Oh.
was in the
Oh
drugs?
yeah, can we
Wait,
please
you
go through my
do?
big? Yeah, because I palmed it while you were doing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got
Yeah.
6 on
Hell
a palming
yes.
test.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. As long as you feel like it was worth it for you to do that.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
that's great.
can you roll me some dice, please?
Me?
I guess we
Yeah.
hang on to the
Yes.
urinal.
I want you to
Turns
roll
out we
for
need it
me.
sometimes.
I guess we have this very
You
low
You never know when you
urinal
might
now.
need a
I
little
feel like
urinal.
we might need it, but
Collectively, we understand
What am I
its
rolling?
importance.
Roll
Yeah,
for me.
We all get it. It's very
so
important.
Roll for me 2d6, but then don't tell me the hits. Add the numbers together and let me know how many it is.
Okay. 4.
You get one small canister of nausea gas, which is a riot control substance. Do it again.
2.
You get a case of 4 vials of gamma scopolamine. Give me 2 more of those. But yeah, you get 4 vials of gamma scopolamine.
Okay.
The nausea gas is in like a small canister.
Okay. That is 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get some. You get a inhalant of 7/7, which is the most illegal drug in the game, I think.
Wow. Damn.
How much of this? How much of this?
You get 1 asthma inhaler of it.
1 inhaler.
Yeah.
Okay. Of that guy, and then
Give me another one.
roll die. That is a 2.
You get another pack of gamma scopolamine.
Yes. Okay.
And now
So
I
that's
need,
4 vials again.
That's 4 vials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me. And now I want you to also roll it 3 more times. That was all on the toxins check. This is the drug chart.
Okay. That is 9.
All right. You get a small baggie of psych. It comes with 4 doses of psych, which is just this weird, like mushroom blend with like herbs and moss.
Okay.
That's a drug. Do it again.
7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get a. Sorry. Where is this? Oh, you get an inhaler of nitro, which is a dangerous combination of potent drugs.
Okay. What is that? Is that for me or for someone else?
You just have it. We'll go over what they do later.
Okay.
Give me 1 more.
Okay. 5.
You get a inhaler of kamikaze.
Haha. Okay.
So, putting it shortly, psych is a stimulant for psychers that lets them like understand things about the world. Nitro is a combat enhancing drug. Kamikaze is a super combat enhancing drug.
Okay.
Gamma scopolamine is a paralysis and truth serum. You stab it into somebody, they get paralyzed, and then after 1 hour, they lose
right.
all their will goes down to 0 in order to resist telling the truth. You have 8 of those, which is crazy.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm so fucking good at stealing.
7 of 7 is a contact inhalation thing that if it touches your skin, it is a odorless, colorless gas developed specifically to bypass chemical protection measures, and it causes cramping, nausea, double vision, and tremendous amounts of damage. And then the other thing I gave you was nausea gas, which riot control agent. It forces people to vomit almost immediately. Becomes inert after 2 minutes in gas.
So that's like a good way to not kill cops from now on.
Well, especially 7 of 7, because 7 of 7, its whole point is that it's colorless, odorless, and it's contact or breathing. So it's like it can go through chemical seals and go through trackers and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, you stole a bunch of drugs.
I sure did.
You sure did. So, and you have your magical toilet.
It's a urinal, not a toilet.
Yeah, right. Yeah, magical toilet.
Is that an implant?
So here's what I will say. It is 11 o'clock. I thought we'd be able to hand in these children today, but I guess we can't hand in the children today. Once again, but we had a good time doing nothing again.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
It's taken us a month to steal some kids.
It has. It has. So you still do have hours before the meetup, though. So I will give you a chance right here. If you can give me a sensitivity plus a sensing, Dennis, I will tell you with the hours you have what exactly the urinal does.
Oh, okay. A sensing plus sensitivity.
Yeah, that way when we come back next time, it's like, it's
I've been
11
looking
o'clock,
at
it's
it.
time to fucking go. We'll talk about what you did and then it's time to go.
5 hits.
5 hits. Okay, so what this urinal is it is a centering focus. And what that means is, as long as you're holding it with you, this is the downside, it gives you a +4 to all drain tests. But you have to be holding, it has to be making skin contact with you, and you have to be holding it.
Like skin contact with my hands?
With any part of your body.
Okay.
It's like, that's always the way they work. They have to be making physical contact. So if it's an earring, but this is a porcelain art object urinal, and centering focus of +4 because of all the meaning it means to people. And yes, but the only downside is it is a foot long, it's about a foot high, it weighs 20 pounds. So you will have to carry this urinal into combat if you want to get the drain benefits from it.
Make a cute strap.
But it would have to be like under your shirt because it has to be touching
I will
your
wear
body.
like a fancy hat.
I guess you could put one hand on the urinal It could be on a strap, and whenever you need it, you put one hand on the urinal and you cast it. Here's the only downside: is to bind it to you. You've already paid for it. You have to spend some karma, but you could do that in the meantime too if you wanted to bind yourself to this. Like in these few hours, you could meditate and bind yourself to this urinal.
Okay.
But we'll leave that for next time. In fact, we'll leave that for next time. I guess what next session's going to be is turning in these kids and then talking about what you do in the meantime, figuring out what ways you want to leveling up a little bit, and then maybe we can do a meet for the next job as well.
All right.
I feel like that'll be it. We'll do a bunch of setup. It'll be
Okay.
great. I am shocked we didn't turn in this child quest.
Lot of-
But
Welcome.
A lot of
Sometimes
stuff.
you
A lot
gotta-
of
yeah.
fun. Nothing.
we had a lot of
Listen,
fun.
I wasn't here last week. We had to make up for it by having me do a bunch of bullshit this week.
It's good. I mean,
was
it's
great.
fine. And you did stay away from the cops. So all in all, this was a much less stressful session.
Yeah.
This is my first.
We did amazing.
hometowns
Oh yeah.
connections conversations.
How's it feel?
It was fun.
Yeah, you like these people?
No, that's why I live alone.
Okay, I get it. It makes sense. So do we want to go around and do the introductions?
My name is Dennis, playing as Daggerknife. Everybody check out season 2 of Ball Masters, dropping on Sunday, midnight on Adult Swim.
Very fucking cool.
I'm Crystal. I play Bug.
I'm Chelsea. I forgot that I go before Bryce, and I play Taylor Tyler.
I'm Bryce, and I play Galahad.
And I'm Peter Schmidt. I am the Wizardhole over here at the Wizardhole. I hope that you all
Spirit
show up
fingers.
tomorrow for Null York City Z-team, where a bunch of crazy shit is going to happen. One character is almost certainly going to die, and and the team is being hunted down by Russo Corp and is most likely also all going to be hunted down and killed unless some crazy stuff happens, because shit went wild the last few episodes of Z-team. Oh yeah, there was the Russo Corp underboss got thrown down a flight of stairs, and then the person who did it got their head shot off. That was Todd, and then they attempted to rescue Todd. In the process, murdered more Russo Corp people, and now they're going into hiding.
Very cool.
And trying to figure things out. So we'll see what
Once
happens.
we're the
Cool.
team, not fucking up.
Yeah, we're doing fine. There's just
We're
yeah, we're
doing
doing
great.
drugs, and there's
Dealing drugs,
just
making commercials.
just unsupported insults of pedophilia just thrown around all the time.
Have you cleaned, how much in the last 6 hours have you cleaned the cake off your groin?
All the
Next
time.
time.
It gets stuck in the fucking suede.
You just can't get it off.
Yeah,
You
it
just
you
got-
can't get it out of the suede.
You've just got icing just in the bits.
Yeah, everyone's making me turn to the dark.
Everybody's talking about this.
Everyone's pushing me away and shoving cake at me, and I can't take it anymore.
played the emotional.
I
music
know
one
what
more
you were
time.
trying to do, but
It's done.
we already said goodbyes.
All right. Well, I love you so much. Please, tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. EST, we are going to be doing Z-Team, and following through with that, we're going to be playing this again next week, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. EST. I love you all. Come hang out in chat and watch Ball Masters. When's it premiere again?
Sunday at midnight this very weekend.
Sunday at midnight this very weekend. Go watch an Adult Swim show like we all love to do.